All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are well today. We're going to be talking about, in a live discussion today, multi-streaming in 2026. What actually matters now, why you should be building where people are, and you should stop trying to funnel everybody because you're desperate for attention and needs on every other platform. Why focusing on individual communities is going to be best this year. So, guys, the reality check in 2026. Multi-streaming is huge. It just is. Multi-platform growth is huge. It's not even the future. It's here. Like, you're already behind if you're not multi-streaming. But a lot of people are using 2020 leverage, or they're trying to chase 2020 ideology. This idea that you go multi-streaming to grow the specific place. Too many people are stressed about their Twitch. That's just the reality. Which, hey, by the way, guys, we are live on our new Twitch channel, Big E Live, twitch.tv/Big E Live. I think it's a command for you guys that are on TikTok. You go to the thing, yada, yada, yada. So I'm even, just to be fair, I'm testing over there. I'm testing over there as well. But the point being is too many people are desperate for that type of interaction. Leave over there and come over here. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. Audiences are fragmented by choice in 2026. Attention isn't scarce. Attention's everywhere now. These are no longer social media platforms. These platforms are media platforms. TikTok made a really good job at changing that over the last few years. It's just the narrative now, guys. Why people think that you actually come here to meet other people is beyond me. You come here to consume content. You go to TikTok to consume content. Along the way, you do meet people, but you consume content way more than what you meet people. That's just the reality. Like, let's just grow up a little bit here. Let's face reality. So, guys, attention isn't scarce. What's scarce in this industry is patience. That's what's scarce. That's what's scarce for content creators. That's what's scarce for streamers. Some of y'all motherfuckers are not patient. If someone's watching you live, they've already agreed to watch you live. They're already there. Somebody's watching you on TikTok. If somebody's watching you on YouTube, somebody's watching you on Twitch, Kick, wherever it is, X, they've already agreed to say, yeah, I'll fucking check you out. And then you want to fucking twist and prod and fucking poke to try to get them somewhere else. Brain rot. Especially if you're trying to do it to Twitch specifically. That's the dumbest fucking thing you can do. Yeah, let me funnel everybody from something that's doing well and try to get you on another platform. I also got to test this, make sure that this is even working over here. Yeah, let me funnel you guys from one place to another where it cuts 50% of my pay. I get no discovery. Why is also while we're talking about this, I'm testing out the social stream ninja today. I'll tell you what, if somebody wants $1 billion business this year, figure out how to make a seamless, easy to use multi-stream function, and you guys will become fucking so well off. Yeah, like right now my Twitch chat is not connecting to this. Did I do this right? Hello? I don't think it needs to be a pop out, does it? Hey, Twitch chat, go to YouTube because I can't see Twitch chat. I use Restream, and I'm not a big fan of Restream. Not only is it a dog shit company, there's better options in 2026. Like Meld's a better option. Get all my chats and stuff together. Someone please. Yeah, dude, we need this. We need that. We need that. Does Meld do a good, like, what chat options does Meld use for chat overlays? Is Meld pretty up to date on chat overlays? I'd love to switch to Meld. The only thing that they don't have yet is I can't use LUTs. But that's just a me thing. I think everybody should be switching to Meld. Why is this not picking up Twitch? You would think that that's the easiest one to pick up. Oh, wait, do I have to activate source? Oh, wait. Oh, I have to activate this source too. What the fuck? Hello? It's supposed to auto activate. All right, let's try that again. I'm new to the stream, ninja. All right, let's get a Twitch check now. Jesus Christ, I'm on Twitch. What are we fucking doing? That's okay. Hey, it's just to be fair. It's just to be fair. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. All right, it's working now. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like, by the way, guys. It's a very, very confusing app. Very, very confusing. Ooh, fancy stuff. TikTok, you guys, anytime we switch over to looking stuff on the stream, you guys aren't ever going to be able to see this because, yeah, you guys are on TikTok. Sorry. Look how muddy this is, though, boys. Look how muddy that is. Eee. That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. I did delete my Twitch. This is a different one. If you see, I think we only have like 50 followers or something over there. Yeah. Isn't this nasty? It's a lot of boxes. It's a lot of messy mess. TikTok's still not even connected. Anyways, good morning, guys. Whoa! Lucci, I want to bring you on here one of these days, dude. So I'm going to be starting one session a week probably where I just kind of treat these as kind of like podcasts. Instead of like making a podcast, I just want, you know what I mean? Well, I want to get you on here. Yeah, you got to activate source every time you start the stream. I use Stream Ninja and I don't love everything, but it works. Well, that's the key thing, dude. Because like it's always a caveat. One thing will have TikTok and everything else, but it won't have Facebook. One thing will have Facebook, won't have anything else. So I'm introducing everything step by step. And today we're testing YouTube, Kick, Twitch, TikTok. I think tomorrow I'll probably add Facebook or X to it. This is my stress testing personally. But yeah, my goal is to be live everywhere for this. I didn't expect these streams to do so well on TikTok. So I've been trying TikTok for a little bit. For the TikTok streams to use TikTok Studio, yes. Because at least what I've heard, I don't know, maybe Lucci knows more about this than me. I've been told on TikTok, you get a better push using the Studio, which makes sense because TikTok's always been super anal about like native shit and them owning their own shit. But I've been super shocked. So, okay, let's back it up a little bit. So over the last X amount of months, I finally put my foot down. I was like, okay, I'm going to stop making Kick be the place where all of my money is going. And I started multi-streaming to YouTube. Then what I started noticing is it really doesn't take much on YouTube to do well to already match your Kick hourly pay. It really doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all. You can actually compete with Kick Partner Pay pretty fast on YouTube. And then I started talking to other creators like Lucci, for example, and some of these guys with their native content, like them streaming their native YouTube content, their VODs are insane. Now, I wasn't experiencing that when I was streaming like RedSec and stuff. The second my stream VOD would go live, like after the stream was over, it was kind of like dead in the water. I wasn't really gaining any traction attention. But I started doing a couple just chatting streams, like stuff like this. Like today, we're actually bringing a presentation. We're talking about multi-streaming today, like actually having a topic, which is the type of following that I have on this channel. When you actually produce stream content towards like the native following and your audience on YouTube would watch your stream VOD, holy fuck, it's insane. It's insane. Some of these streams, they make the VOD from the stream makes double the ad revenue from being live. It's crazy. I tried Caster Labs. There's no Facebook on Caster Labs. No Facebook. What's your thoughts on Rumble? Listen, I see a lot of people are killing it over there. They're doing great things over there. I'm not stressed about stress testing every single platform. When I think of Rumble, I think of news, politics, right wing, like, and I'm not like against it. I'm not saying like, oh, it's just a place where you do X, Y, Z. No, that's completely fine. It can live there. It's just not for me. Like, I don't even want to test it. Like, it just is what it is. It's no different than this. Like, okay, yeah, if I forcefully go by a 2015 stream metric, which is what Twitch and Kick want you to do, which is like, oh, I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube. Hey guys, come over to Kick and stuff. Come over to Kick. Okay, sure. If I'm doing that on Kick and I'm confining my audience to only being on Kick, yeah, I'll make good money on Kick. But it like with where I want to bring things, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not a tool. They don't have, as an overall platform, Twitch and Kick don't give me the tools to genuinely create content for my core demographic. My core demographic is creators. It's creatives and creators. That's who I'm talking to. I'm creating content for those people. I'm not fucking Burnt Peanut. Shut up. I'm creating content. I'm not trying to entertain you as a gamer. We're talking shop all the time. This is my content. This is my interaction, and it works. It works. There's a reason why you see this right now. What's up, everybody? How we doing today, guys? Holy shit, you're looking hung, handsome, and healthy. There's a reason why this is doing well across the board. Well, I guess TikTok's not loading in. Why is TikTok not loading into this? Finally caught you live. Let's go, baby. Why is TikTok? Whoever has Stream Ninja, how do you get TikTok on here? Locked in on the hash sound, Burnt Peanut. Guys, I'm not Burnt Peanut. Please stop. What's up, Mako? I'd rather pull from multiple sources than single myself just one. Well, that's exactly the point. That's the brain rot mentality in 2026 when it comes to multi-streaming. Well, guys, I'm just saying right now, if your thought process is you're still listening to advice from 2017 where you're like, you got to grow a community on one place. Dude, you're so wrong. Refresh and reconnect TikTok. It always does that to me every day. Really? So wait, how do I refresh? Do I stop connecting? Connect to TikTok. Is that how I do it? Stream Ninja is the best multi-stream app platform. Oh, fuck, it's there. There we go. All right, W's in the chat, everybody. W's in the chat. I wish I had my screen. So I'm supposed to have a just chatting screen for the horizontal guys. That's supposed to be this. But they haven't given me, and like I'm supposed to be in the main cam, so they haven't given me any of that yet. So why don't we do this? Because I actually don't mind this being here. I mean, I take a risk with Kick, I guess you'd say. Take a big risk with Kick. Kick is just such a cesspool. YouTube streams are a pain. Trying to do a different thumbnail each time to schedule for shorts. You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this, brother? Why are you making a different thumbnail every single time? So for anybody that's trying to add YouTube to their shit this year, for anybody that's trying to add YouTube to their shit, stop forcing. You're not Tim the Tap Man. You're not Dr. Disrespect. You're not these big creators who have a fucking team of designers. And here's the thing, you don't need that. You don't need a new thumbnail every single stream. Some of the people that I've helped on YouTube, they are absolutely killing it right now. And they use the same thumbnail every single fucking day. Every day in their live stream. Also, too, you're overcomplicating the thumbnail, too. Dude, Lucci is one of the biggest fucking Arc Raider streamer on YouTube right now. And he's taking a screenshot of the game every day. That's it. That's all it is. You're overcomplicating things. You're overcomplicating things big time. So for the people that are like, oh, I'd like to stream on YouTube, but setting it up is just annoying, yada, yada, yada. Guys, don't fucking create a fucking structure and then just go live to that every day. You don't need to set up a new shit every single day. Every single day. I can't ever seem to find my stream in YouTube Shorts either to see how it looks. Well, you shouldn't only be streaming to YouTube via Shorts. You're essentially going to run into the same problem that you're doing on TikTok, which is, sure, you'll get an exacerbation in viewership and spikes in views. Great. Is it going to convert to actual community? The amount of people that are trying to multi-stream to YouTube and aren't actually multi-streaming to YouTube in terms of horizontal, where that's where you actually build a community, that's where you want discovery. You don't want it in the YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is just TikTok. It's a For You page. It's brain rot dopamine. It's scrolling fast, low attention span, nobody actually investing into your shit. And if you want to grow a community, you want to do it in horizontal. Now, are you going to get 100 fucking views right away in horizontal? No. That's the point. That's to what I was just literally saying. Attention is not scarce in 2026. There's billions of people on the internet. What's scarce nowadays is patience. Some of you guys just don't have patience. Like, and let's talk about that actually with the multi-streaming. The funnel culture is outdated because, again, you guys don't have patience. It's like, I know we've mentioned platforms and shit right now, but have I told you guys once already at all yet? Go over here. Go over here. Guys, let's just be real. That shit's annoying, is it not? I mean, I get views that just don't get up to 100 on vertical or horizontal. Talking about horizontal. Stream everywhere. Yeah, well, just let people live. It's the fucking, guys, follow me on X, join my Discord, full video on. Now, obviously, when it makes sense, when I have to, sure. Like yesterday, everybody in chat was like, what's the fucking monitor the arm that you're using? Well, I can't just give you a link in fucking TikTok. Okay, so for those that are interested, okay, here's my Discord. I'm not burnt peanut. Stop. Guys, let's grow up. Grow up, guys. Listen. There's points where, sure, you're like, okay, you're specifically asking where this is. Fine. But the amount of creators that are just like super desperate. Guys, oh my God. So many of you guys on TikTok, please come over here. Please come over here. Why? Why are you doing that? Do you guys ever just think that maybe people don't fucking consume social media on other shit? Why are you so desperate to convert how a user treats their day-to-day routine? Listen, if I get Jordan Cole on here right now, because Jordan Cole's taking his 10:45 in the morning shit on TikTok, and that's where he is typically every day, I want to replicate just letting Cole come to his TikTok, and my stream pops up while he's taking a shit. Why do I got to try to, hey, Cole, while you're here, man, why don't you go make a kick too? Why don't you go make a kick account? Hey, also too, why don't you guys go make a Twitch account? Also too, make sure you guys sign in to the right YouTube, and then make sure you guys subscribe to me over there. It's so fucking annoying. It is so fucking annoying. I try to be where people are, not the other way around. Bingo. Sorry, I got to scroll down. I got to scroll down to my points. That's the smartest way to be. The way I see it, just act like you're a show being put on multiple channels. Don't act like you're a streaming exclusive. Right. Well, and that's the problem, 12, is like in the early days, a lot of the dog shit stream advice is, no, don't. You gotta stream where you're growing in your community. You gotta grow your community in one place. Everything was built around the idea of funneling. If you're not converting people into one place, then you're doing it wrong. Dude, it's so stupid. You can have a community on TikTok. You can have a community on YouTube. You can have a community on X. And here's the thing, too. If you do that and you don't force people, like, if you don't constantly try to, like, hey, guys, do this. What do you guys think the odds are that over time you're going to build a trust and somebody just genuinely starts fucking with you and then they want to find out more about you? Hey, okay, case in point, you guys are bringing up Peanut right now. None of you guys went to Peanut stream the first time you seen a clip. Correct me? Maybe a couple. But like, please be real here. The first time I seen a Peanut clip on Instagram, I was like, what the fuck is this? And I watched it and then I moved on. And then I seen it again. And then I seen it again. And then it was after like 5 times, I was like, okay, I got to check this guy out. I know you guys relate with this. I know you guys relate with this on Peanut, Sketch, Queso, any of these people. Yeah, you've never even been to his stream, but you watch his shit because you think he's hilarious. And there's a psychology to this, guys. And this brands take advantage of this. This is why some marketing doesn't constantly push you into trying to being a consumer right away. And it's this idea that on average, this is what my buddy Ben Jammins, anybody know the GIF guy? The Ben Franklin GIF guy? This is what my buddy's been doing for like 3 years. The reason you know him now is that's the philosophy he followed. He didn't try to funnel people. He didn't try to grow on a specific place. He just made a whole bunch of GIFs because in his idea was if billions of people see my face constantly, after like 10 times, they're going to want to figure out who I am or what this guy is. And it worked. And it did. That's exactly what happened. That guy was getting billions of fucking uses. It's the 6 to 7 exposure before attention. Yeah. Which is this like human psychology that on average, if somebody sees you 6 to 7 times, I think it's gone up with the brain rot content scrap, but on average, if somebody sees your face 6 to 7 times, they're more likely to actually go out and search out who you are. Yeah, you just post everywhere. Type of camera to use. Brad, is it Brad? Yeah, Brad. What you're seeing on TikTok is a Sony A7 IV. What's your thoughts on Stream Suite? Are you talking about the Atom plugin? If that's what you're talking about, that's dog shit, brother. Sorry. I don't know whoever made Atom. That shit's dog shit. Let me turn my fan on. You guys got me hot and bothered today. You guys got me hot and bothered here today. So, guys, what does multi-streaming actually solve now? Not growth hacking, not discoverability, availability. Multi-streaming solves a simple thing. I'm here where you want me, not where I want you to go. You make the viewing experience about the important person, the fucking viewer, where they're consuming media. Because again, none of this shit anymore is social media. It is straight media. It's media consumption. Everything is built around the idea of you watching something. This isn't fucking Facebook 10 years ago. Everything switched with TikTok. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. Get over it. Move on with it. No, I hate the disconnect from it. Okay, that's fine. If you want to live in fucking fluffy land and if you want multi-billion-dollar companies to switch back, you got to tell the entire world human culture to switch, right? Guys, it is not 2010 anymore. We're not coming to these websites to fucking make friends. Sure, some of you make friends when you're here, but you're coming here to consume content. And everything is built around the system of you consuming content. So when it comes to multi-streaming, your problem solving should not be, how do I get people to a site because I'm getting exposure? Your problem solving should be, how do I just make sure I talk about some shit where people are going to continue to watch wherever they want to watch every single day. Your audio is not in sync. See, what's so weird, I don't get this with TikTok. For every stream that I've tested so far, it's like for every 20, 30 people, one person will say this. Everybody else is saying that it's not, but then for some reason for you, it is. And it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that nobody else is having this problem. Yeah, see, everybody else is saying perfectly in sync. It's so weird. What is TikTok doing? Yeah. If you can't read multi-chats, time to learn, it's not hard. Well, not only that, it's just bro, okay, that's a great point. Thank you for bringing that up. Brother, wait. So that is a great point. That's a great point. Hold on, let me move this. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. That's a great point that you bring that up. So wait. That's an excuse for some streamers. Oh, dude, reading multi-chats is a mess. Okay, so hold on. You can't read a multi-chat with a few hundred viewers across multiple platforms. But you think that it's going to change if you get all few hundred viewers on Twitch or Kick? You think it's going to change? What? Hello? Think about that concept. How fucking stupid is that? How stupid is that? You're bitching that I don't multi-stream because reading multiple chats on one window is super tough, dude. I just can't keep up. But you want to funnel hundreds of people to your Twitch, it's going to do the same thing. It's just going to be one icon. If you can't keep up with a multi-chat, you're not going to be able to keep up with. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. You like the black room? Thank you. What's up, Coop? It doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, Stream Ninja is free. I think it's free across the board. What up, bro? We shot Montana. How you doing, Poppy? Thoughts on IEMs? Would you say they are better than gaming headsets? Yes. Yeah, I would. I am testing. Some of you guys reached out in a video, and you guys told me to try these. You told me to try these. So I'm trying these for my gaming setup. It's the Logitech Pro whatever's. You guys, anybody know exactly what pair of these are? Can't remember, but I'm testing them. But yeah, guys, a native community is better than a centralized community. Meaning a native community on TikTok, a native community on Kick, a native community on YouTube, a native community on X. people where they go and do their traditional media consumption, letting them just live in their place. It's so much better than a centralized community. No, I'm not using Meld. I was testing Meld for a little bit. Gage, appreciate you. I'm not burnt peanut, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. So I like Meld. It's just not there yet for me. I actually went to go set it up last night, and they told me that they don't have LUTs yet. So that's going to be a no for me, big dog. I like my LUTs. I like my nuts. These headphones are making my shit tingle today. My ears tingle. How did you build a following? Skits, giving information out, memeing, shit like that. Following it doesn't really matter though, Briar. Like I'd argue that just alone in this last month, the growth that I've had in the last month across socials. I think X is the one where I'm losing a lot because I'm not trying to rage bait. It's just kind of like the nature of the beast over there. But I would argue that this month alone, with my targeted content, like me actually honing into the audience that I should be talking to, I would argue that this month alone, I've had real better growth than I have in the last like two years or so. And taking mine on Instagram, I gained like on one reel like 20,000 fucking followers. There are like 15 or 20,000 followers on one reel because it was an iPhone, a broad iPhone reel that went viral. Got like 20, 30 million views, right? But it doesn't do anything. That's like top of the funnel. That's like just the people seeing your face. People seeing your face. Yeah, I don't do bad on X. It's good income. It's an extra couple $100 every 2 weeks or something like that. So it is what it is. Where do the burnt peanut talk come from? I know who he is, but why do people compare him to you? I have no idea. I literally sound nothing like the guy. What's up, Tang? What's up, baby? Do you think Stream Elements plugin is bad too? Yeah, I mean, I don't really fuck with it too much. It was just a little muddy and overcomplicated, personally, for me. But I think it's good, right? I think it's good. Damn. Holy shit, boys. We hit 90 followers on Twitch. Crazy. Jesus Christ. I don't know why you guys are wasting your time over there. We're doing it, though. We're fucking doing it. We're going everywhere. I've been using the SC plugin. What's your likes and dislikes? I know when I was helping another content creator with their clipping system, that's the only reason where I don't like Stream Elements. The clipping system with Atom is just so much better, in my opinion. And like it says in my 90-day blueprint, clipping is everything. Clipping is like, it is crazy the amount of creators that are just streaming countless hours and you have not set up an easy clipping system. You should, guys, it's 2026. You should be able to click a button and 90 seconds, 2 minutes is captured and boom, you're good to go. Oh my God, I just got called cute on TikTok. We're thumbing, boys. We're thumbing. Whoa! Above! Your TikTok streams have been dude. Yeah, I tested a Just Chatting stream last week, and I was like, holy fuck, these actually do good. Kind of crazy. Well, I mean, they do good everywhere else besides Kick. Kind of ironic, huh? Kind of ironic. That's what happens when you have a platform with no discovery. Yeah, it just is what it is. Just is what it is, boys. Is what it is. What headphones? These are IEMs, brother. I can't even remember the brand. I would say, Kevin, that I have a command and chat. And I even would say, you guys ready for this? You guys all fucking shitting on me, man. You guys all fucking, no! Al, appreciate the fucking, thanks for joining the Thick Members Club, baby. You guys were giving me all this shit about Big E, your gear on your website is not up to date. Your gear on your website is not up to date. Guess what? So TikTok, you guys aren't going to be able to see this. Sorry, guys, get fucked. Guess what I did? I updated my gear list. So if you go to my website, at the top it says gear. So vlog setup, film gear, monitors, stream setup, mic setup, it's all up to date. The camera arms in there, guys. It's all fucking up to date. So get fucked, losers. With that being said, I forgot to add my IEMs to that list. Sorry, I'll do it later. Sorry about that. Yep. Bro, how do I have to pay you to improve my streaming? Well, I do have consulting on my site, but right now I have these things called a 90-day streamer and a 90-day creator blueprint on my site. I would start there. Don't waste your money on consulting because I've refunded people already that have reached out. Please, I'm being dead serious. I'm not wasting my time consulting with you if you're just like, I have no following. I want to grow a following. I'm not like, guy, that's just, you have to start somewhere. You have to fucking start somewhere. And the best part is by building a system and a routine. That's what 99.9% of you guys are missing out on. It's just you're not active enough in the idea of your intentions. You're just not. You're just not. Yeah, brother. If you got 400 followers on Twitch and 1K here, you should not be wasting your money consulting with me. You, if anything, I would say go buy the streamer blueprint, follow it to a fucking T for 3 months, and watch your shit do well. Will's in here. System and routine, best advice ever. That's why I was like, okay, if I really had to answer a question, if I had to really answer something, Will, so back me up on this. Guys, if you don't know Will is, not only is he hung and handsome, that's backed by science too. Just a heads up. I'm not saying that. I don't have experience in it. I'm saying literally backed by science. There's been studies on this. Hung and handsome. Dude, you're about to be at 1 million fucking followers. Good looking cock, brother. Good looking cock. Kills it, man. Kills it. Dude, this guy puts 100% into everything that he does. From the way he works with his clients, the way he does his branding, all the way to the presentation. You guys realize how many graphic design creators I've seen over the years try to just leverage that they're good at graphic design and make it into content. That's not just everything. That's where a lot of streamers go wrong. And if you guys aren't watching, if you guys are watching on TikTok, I pulled up his page and shit, but on YouTube. Or I guess on everything else. So if you guys want to check it out on anything else, go wherever you want to fucking go. I don't give a shit. But Will's going to back me up on this. When I sat down and I was like, okay, I need to try to help take whatever experience I do have, the more valuable pieces, and we need to solve problems this year. What's problem number one? The one that everybody like searches out for, like where to start, like how do they get shit going? And the only, like when I went, so for the last few months, I've been just going in and I'll use my X to kind of do this and Threads. I'll go out and I'll ask like questions. What problems, like what do you find is challenging as a creator? And the only thing that connects everything is systems and routines and habits. Having a set fucking like structure to what you fucking do. It's the number one thing. You may not think it is. You're like, I don't get views. Okay, well, why are you not getting views? Oh, well, I did this. So you're not looking into any, you're just posting random shit. You're not looking into any of your analytics. You're not staying consistent on your uploading. You're not leaning. It's like one of your videos is you reacting to somebody farting in a game. The other one is like you reacting to the Super Bowl. Those are two very vast different things. So you have no structure. You have no system. You have no fucking guideline of what you're adhering to. Nothing whatsoever. Some people, it's like, okay, well, I've grown a following, but like, I'm kind of plateauing. And then I go check and it's like, okay, well, you grew a following really hard in this. And it's not that your videos are bad or that you don't have a following here. What you're doing is you're fucking sprinkling in random shit into the shit where you already grown something. Yeah, you're confusing your fucking audience. Yeah. Chat, what did he say? What chat doc he uses? I am using Stream Ninja. Yeah. So this is how I advise also too some people to stop, like how they'll avoid burnout this year too. Because that's another thing that negative, pessimistic people advertise in the world of multi-streaming. Oh, dude, it's already stressful as is trying to grow my Twitch. You want me to add other things into it? My mental health. Shut the fuck up. Your mental health is out of whack because you're using a platform that has zero discovery and you just expect people to find you in a fucking void. Multi-streaming is literally going to help you do that. It's actually going to help bring more people to you. It seems counterintuitive. By doing more, you're fucking gonna stress less, but it is. It is. You get one voice, multiple rooms. You're not confining yourself to a fucking particular area that's dead in the water. I mean, Twitch and Kick are fucking huge for this shit, man. Huge for this shit. Yeah. Well, that too. Yeah. It's all about the long game, man. You to avoid the burnout, You adapt expectations per platform instead of stressing. Instead of fucking over. What is that? Baller! Appreciate you. Welcome to the Thick Members Club. Welcome, welcome. Oh, here's the big thing. You don't clone. Dude. Oh my fucking God. The amount of people that... Is anybody else here kind of guilty of this? Like, after I explain this? How many of you guys feel like you are trying to basically copy what you're doing on one platform into another platform to separate? What the fuck was that? That's a gift? Wait, what the fuck was that? That's a gift somewhere. Oh God. Oh God. I'm so fucking... Bailey with the fire! Looking good. Looking good, looking hung, looking handsome. Love it. But does anybody feel like they're basically trying to, like, okay, you show up on a Twitch stream in a big long window and you're trying to give this energy and presentation, and then you try to replicate that to other platforms? Like, you try to repeat that in your videos? Like, you try to have the same fucking fake energy that you... Dude, if you just show up everywhere at all times, being yourself, you don't have to feel like you're trying to replicate this fucking thing, this energy. You're just there. You're fucking in the moment. Instead of trying to be like, okay, well, I have to advertise. I'm multi-streaming right now. So what I have to do is I have to over-advertise on TikTok right now to get discovery. I have to really sell myself on TikTok, which makes me neglect my Twitch. So I got to oversell my TikTok to get people to my Twitch. And then when they get there, then I got to create this whole new dynamic where it's like, I've sold you. Now I got to get you to stay. No, you just don't clone yourself. You don't stress about them fucking moving over from one platform to another, and you just fucking keep the interaction going across the board. You let people live where they want to live. So with ATOM for the clips, is it backtrack? Yes. Yeah, it's called backtracking. Yeah, it's called backtracking. Yep. So don't clone, guys. Doing multi-streaming in 2026 should be optional for viewers, not mandatory. Not mandatory. What's your thoughts on making content for games, long form, that you just start playing, specifically for if you stream variety? Well, I mean, especially if it's story mode stuff, there's definitely an audience there. But also, too, don't try to get it twisted. Don't try to think you can manipulate people into liking you for variety. That's one of the biggest fucking dumbest fucking dreams people try to sell. I just actually had that happen in Discord the other day. Oh, I seen that Courage JD is multi-streaming, or is streaming variety now. I guess variety might be the move in 2026. Brother, it's Courage JD. He can stream whatever the fuck he wants. Most of these creators that have millions of followers across socials, if they just get over their peak viewership hump, they can do whatever they want. They can play whatever game they want. They can do variety. You're not them. You're not them. There's a certain sense of trust that you got to build up at a certain point. So it's like, are you actually doing variety, and the idea that the variety in games still fall under a specific direction, or are you trying to justify variety in terms of, like, you just don't want to hunker down on a game, and you want to try to get people to fucking watch you do anything, because you just can't do that. You just can't do that. I love variety gaming. Great. So depending on what it is, if you can't make that into one thing, like, it's just, how do I explain this? If you're growing a following because you're giving a lot of Apex Legends information, you just can't variety game. I'm sorry. You can, but you're going to lose viewership. That just is what it is. You're going to lose audience. And you can't blame systems. You can't blame past platforms. You're essentially saying, hey, here's the big advertisement. I'm creating a conversation with this game. Right? I'm creating a conversation with this game. Oh, hey, by the way, I want you to also have a conversation with this other game. Doesn't work like that. Now, if you're somebody like I Am Rob, where the conversation, the content is story mode, that's different. If your whole thing is FPS shooters, that's different. FPS shooters is going to be a little hard. But the thing, like, you can't, okay, hold on. Sometimes I got to pause the music because it just makes me fucking retarded. Listen. Great. You like gaming. That's awesome. I like hanging out with my kid. Guess what? I don't stream hanging out with my kid. This is where so many content creators go fucking wrong, man. You don't have to make every fucking game of yours content. So you pick the one that you're really, really good at, that you're really, really knowledgeable about, the one that you could actually say, if I blew up in that, I'd be happy. Okay. So you focus on that. That's your bread and butter. That's your game. That's your content. That's where you're going to lean in. And then here's a crazy thing. Don't play the other games on stream. What? What? Well, Big E, I have to be, if I'm gaming, I have to be live or I'm losing an opportunity. No, that's not how this works. That's like saying if you're doing anything in life, you're missing out on the opportunity of turning it into content. Some people don't want to watch you fucking do certain shit if they're coming to watch you do another thing. So play your fucking video games and don't stream the other shit. Just don't stream the other shit. You don't have to. If you are 100K in debt, is streaming and gaming a way to go? No, hell no, brother. Fuck no, it's not. If you're 100K in debt, the best thing you can do to fucking pay that shit off is one, learn systems and habits to pay it off. Snowballing's a huge thing. The other thing is you go to an industry that actually gives you immediate pay, which is getting a job. I'm sorry, just that's it. That's just where it is. Streaming is. You want to know what's going to happen with you being 100K in debt? Streaming and gaming is gonna probably tack on another $50,000 of that debt because you're going to acquire interest off of it by the time you start making money off of it. And also, too, you shouldn't get into anything that requires entertainment to. You shouldn't be getting into something that requires you to be entertaining and relatable to make money. Does that make sense? It's just a recipe for disaster. Anybody that's telling you that it just makes a lot of money, it's just easy money, they're fucking retarded and you shouldn't listen to those people. They're very bad for your decisions. Like, if you're $100,000 in debt, you got to get a fucking job that pays well and you just got to fucking pay it off. You got to learn about reconsolidating. You got to hunker down. No more fucking using debt whatsoever. You got to learn budgeting. You just have to. That's just the only way. And I know that doesn't sound like the fun way, but that's just the only way. It just is the only way. I do not help making, I do not any help making bad decisions. What did you just say to me? You can say, I mean, I can say whatever I want. It just depends if the platform's going to be a pussy and ban me. You know, I do not need any help. With what, Miller? Where the fuck did that come from? Where did that come from? On TikTok, I've been using A75. So, guys. Be honest. Even creators in here. Think about this. Is there a place that you prefer to watch content? Like, honestly, any of you guys creating content in here, any of you guys streaming, specifically streamers, this is the best one to ask this question. Where do you go to watch streams? It's very rare. It does happen. It's very rare that I see people that are like, well, I go to YouTube this hour. I go to Kick this hour. I go to Twitch this hour. It's usually you develop a habit to where you just go to watch streams. Okay. So you guys, yeah. So you Kick, YouTube, just depends on where I want to be. By the way, is there a way in this chat overlay to where I can change the color of the background? It's a white background. Anybody know anything about this fucking filter, hide, main? God, it's so ugly. Okay, so yeah. Anymore, it's just okay. So think about this. If you guys as creators have your own routines of where you watch shit, how do you expect the world to just be some dumb fucking mindless drone and not do the same? That's a big click moment, isn't it? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's kind of crazy when you relate with like other people on the internet consuming media and the viewers that you're gaining, it's kind of crazy when you think about that. You guys really expect motherfuckers to funnel over in all of your shit and you don't do it. And you hate that shit. Let's just be real, guys. Grow the fuck up. Some of you streamers in here are getting caught in 4K. Some of you same motherfuckers in here that every time you go to TikTok and you have a good spike, you're like, hey guys, by the way, I have a Twitch. Hey guys, by the way, I have a Twitch. Please come to Twitch. Please come to Twitch. You guys hate when people do that. You can't stand that shit. Half the time you click off when people do that. Half the time you fucking leave when people try to oversell you on the idea, please come do another thing. You guys fucking hate that, but then you try to do that. What are you fucking doing? Holy shit. What are you doing? Oh, let me ask you this. What platforms do you guys ignore? Like, without a shadow of a doubt, you're not watching somebody there. Me, it's Twitch. I just flat out. For me, it's Twitch. I'm not watching you on Twitch, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not watching you on Twitch. I'm not watching you on fucking Twitch. Period. Twitch and TikTok. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? Those are the places where most people try to leverage people to fucking convert from fucking this to that. Twitch, TikTok Kick, Twitch, right. If I find a TikTok live, if I know they are on Twitch as well, I will switch to Twitch. Well, that's fine. That's completely valid. So you're not going to Kick. You're not going to YouTube. Right. So you guys just explained to me that not only do you have a routine of where you go, you have places where you just don't flat out go. But for some reason, you guys think that the views that you get on a platform, they're just dumb fucking idiots where they're just going to fucking flock to you wherever you want because like you want to make an income streaming. It doesn't work like that, guys. It doesn't work like that. Also, too, while we're on that topic, too, can I just say, too, stop trying to convert every fucking new person. By the way, that's our Twitch chat. That's our Twitch chat. This fucking platform fucking sucks, dude. And this is why a lot of people just said, no, they don't go to Twitch. This platform fucking sucks, dude. What a dog shit platform. I'll tell you what, I got a lot to criticize Kick. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. I ain't seen more bot advertisement on any other platform than Twitch. That place is nothing but bot advertisement. What a dog shit fucking platform. To be honest, I prefer direct people to Discord to build a community. Well, that's about to change, brother. That's about to change with the fucking ID sign up. That's about to change. Yeah. Twitch is for degenerates and losers, honestly. Kind of, sort of. The same kind can be said for, or Kick is for degenerates and losers. Well, saying it's for losers is kind of retarded. Because, I mean, if you actually look at the Twitch culture, it is the majority loser culture by definition. Like, in all seriousness, I get where you're coming from. Like, Kick is like the degenerate platform where it's like the shock factor shit, and it's just like kind of brain rot IRL content. It's definitely brain rot content. Like, everybody's trying to do the most flashiest thing. But I'd actually argue that the larger loser community is Twitch. It's the fucking bleed purple. It's like nobody wants to do any research in anything. Nobody looks at big picture on Twitch. It is by far the largest platform where everybody lives in a pipe dream. The potential for success there is so bare minimum. I mean, I guess you could say both. I guess you could say loser on both. But definitely, like, to articulate this idea, like, Kick is the place for losers, but like Twitch is this place that's not. That's just goofy. That's just a goofy place. Mm-hmm. Trust me when I say I think YouTube is better. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Is there as many druggies on Twitch as on Kick? I mean, there's druggies everywhere. You guys would be surprised. You would be surprised. Even some of the favorite content creators, especially gaming ones, that were heavily addicted to what's that one thing that everybody takes to stay awake? Fuck, what is that called? What is that? What is that called? God damn it. Why? I'm having a brain fart. I look stupid. Addy, you guys would be shocked to find out how many of your favorite creators are addicted to Addy and cocaine. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. You would be shocked. You would be shocked. I used to get that all the time just because I'm like high energy. Just get people all the time like, this guy's fucking hyped up on Addy. I'm never taken that shit in my life. I don't need to. So why would I take it? Why would I take that shit? Who needs Addy when you got Apex? Jesus Christ, Ben. I know you didn't just say that in my fucking chat. I know you didn't just say that in the chat. I know you didn't just say it. I am, man. I'm genuinely blessed. I am. I love fucking life, brother. Every day that I get to wake up, I'm pretty fucking high. I know that sounds lame to some of y'all, but I do. How do you feel about people getting inspiration from your videos that you upload? Well, first off, I appreciate that. Second off, you know, I definitely hope that anytime anybody gets any inspiration from my shit, I hope they utilize it to set up something, not just create something. And what I mean by that is, like, you should be inspired to, like, build, like I said, build systems around you. That's what you should be inspired. You should just be inspired to make a video, because when you use motivation and inspiration just to create an initial thing to where the results rely on, like, the fucking video doing well, there goes all the motivation and inspiration. It's just dead in the waters. If anything, I would rather, and this is something I got to do a better job as a creator, right? It's like, I want to do a better job at inspiring you to fucking work harder, to stress less about the stupid shit. So, I mean, if you feel that way, fuck, man, appreciate it. But do it for the right reasons, man. I'm not trying to just inspire you to be like, you know what? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna go make a YouTube videos today, and I think it's gonna do well because you amped me up. And when it doesn't do well, it makes you feel bad. That's not the inspiration I want to give you, big dog. I'm new here and enjoying the energy. To be honest, breath of fresh ass. No bullshit, no fake personality. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you, bro. Never answer my question. Well, what was it? I don't know if you see, but I got a lot of people typing in here. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Didn't your mom teach you any manners? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's good, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's funny, you know, anytime over my journey, I focused on providing value, things did good. Weird how that works. Weird how that works. Did you say breath of fresh ass? Guys, this is a professional stream environment. Let's keep it focused. Let's keep it focused. I'm waiting on the individual's question, because he is very, very focused on wanting it answered. Are you going to ask it again? Got a subscriber on Sunday from a live stream on Sunday on YouTube. Was fulfilling, just giving and being myself. Someone liked it. That's dope, man. It feels good, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, that's a fucking superpower, isn't it? Anybody in here? How many creators have felt this over the last, like, 5 years? How many of you guys create content on an idea to where you're like, I should create this because this is, like, what should get people to like me. And then you make that one... Dude, please answer, what do you use in multi-stream? ATEM. There you go. Answered your question. OBS and ATEM. How many of you guys... Please don't spam in here. I'll fucking kick you out faster than shit. This is not a daycare, brother. Act your fucking age. Oh, maybe you're a child. Let's see. Let's do a little research here. I swear to God, if you are a grown-ass man acting like this, I swear to God, you better be like fucking, you better be a child. Not because I want you to, want people to fucking actually be young and watch me. You should not be actually a child and watch my shit. You should be a mature only. Okay, you are getting timed out. Yeah, you're getting timed out, brother. Take a chill pill. Not even just for a little bit, for the rest of the day. Jesus Christ, man. I got an 18-month-year-old, and he's fucking an 18-month-old, and he's way more patient than you. Relax, brother. Cam quality. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyways, where were we back before that happened? Please answer. What are you streaming on? YouTube is not a kids app. No. And especially my following. It's not, no, it's not a kids app. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. The majority of users are not children on YouTube. No. Any Discord alternatives? I take it you're getting ready to leave Discord with the whole ID thing? Yeah, I thought about that. No, there's not Discord alternatives. Unless an email list. Unless an email list. That's about the only thing. Man, yeah, it's tough. How many of you guys are going to be deleting Discord? Nah, Slack is fucking lame, dude. Slack is lame. Yeah, guys, anything that I use in my stream, it's on my website now. I updated the gear list last night. I thought you were talking about TikTok. Oh, no. And even still, TikTok, let's see. I'm actually interested just to see. What is the average age of a user on TikTok? Let's debunk that. Yeah, you're gonna need if you're over the age of 13, you're gonna need an ID to verify on your shit. Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah, the average demographic on TikTok is actually 24 to 30-year-olds, that's exactly what I thought. That's actually what I thought. Wow, this is actually insane. Wow. 18 below is actually a small portion of the website in comparison to everything else. I don't ever understand this narrative. This idea that these platforms are like made for kids, so you got to be doing kid-friendly shit. And they're not. Like, it's adults using half of this shit. It is. Twitch is like the biggest brain rot version of that. Oh my God. Always hated that with the gambling conversation. You're advertising your shit to an audience of children. No, you're not. The average age demographic for me is like 35-year-olds. You're so stupid. Stop. Also, too, I'm not a babysitter. Your kid should not be on a fucking, on my goddamn stream. I'm sorry. What are you doing? My issue is content is so saturated. It's hard to be unique and well, that's your problem. You don't need to be unique. You need to just be yourself. Dude, there are next to zero original idea. Ooh, let's talk about that. You should never scrap. Oh, I'm going to learn scrap for a second here. You should never have original ideas. Ever. You should never, ever, 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 ever have original ideas. You're going to go insane. Nobody, let me just also say this. Not a single fucking person in the world of content creation has an original idea. Not one. Name one for me, and I will find somebody down the pipeline that has replicated their idea from something else. I'll give $1,000 to somebody that can name one original idea in the world of content creation. It's always been somewhere else. Mr. Beast just replicated the shit from fucking early TV days. Burnt Peanut, fucking Dr. Disrespect 2.0. Not literally. Wait, don't. Okay, let me say that better. He took the strategies that Dr. Disrespect did, and he just made them their own. It's not an original idea. Not an original idea. There's nobody that's got an original idea. Nobody, guys. So, the second you understand that, and you understand it's not about being original, it's about cultivating what you are in something. Like, guys, this isn't a high quality live stream where we talk about content creation. This is not the first time doing it. Now, here's where it could be me, Scrap. How many people that try to give information and talk about this shit and try to help other creators and try to like create a professional environment. This is why you love me, by the way, Scrap. I know you do. You know, you're giggling, kicking your little feet up in your chair right now when I say this. It's because you like that I talk about this shit, but I also like call people retarded and like I say what's on my mind. Now that's different. That's unique with me. But I'm not creating original content. There's nothing new about this. I'm doing the same shit that guys like Gary Vee and Alex Hormozi has been saying to do for years. And I'm just like taking things that people like fucking try to overcharge or try to gatekeep, and I'm giving it away for free to build trust. So then that way I can convert you into a course to sell you. Yeah. And make money off of you. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well, I did not drop a hard R. You guys, hard R is the racial slur, okay? Hard R is the racial slur, okay? Don't say that somebody dropped a hard R because of the word retard, okay, please? That's not hard R. Don't fucking ever do that shit. Holy shit. That's not the same. You guys remember that clip of Linus Tech Tips that did that? Yeah. When he was like, I dropped a... No, it's not the same. Stop. So should we multi-stream? Yes, you 100% should. 100% should. You should 100% be multi-streaming this year. And you should be multi-streaming out of the idea of building communities up. You should be building it up. Wait, what did you say, Melissa? What did you say today, Melissa? I'm going to scroll up and find it. Dirty girl. I can't find it. Damn it. It's gone. I would, but my internet sucks balls. Well, that's why you want to look at a cloud service. Yeah. you want to look at the cloud service. And what that is to where like, it's like Streamlabs, the Streamlabs subscription plan, or using like the, doesn't Mel do it now, guys? And what it is you can use one stream service and it will distribute it everywhere for you. I need to open up my fucking window. Multi-streaming TikTok as my main and Twitch as my second. You got to expand, brother. That's dead ends right there, man. If I like the number one rule right now, guys, is if you're not multi-streaming to YouTube, you're just doing it wrong. I'm sorry. You're just doing it wrong. YouTube is the largest. Okay, so there's a website that's the biggest website in the world, the most visited website in the world. It's the largest search engine optimization in the world. I don't like Restream, man. Yeah, fuck those guys. There's a website that's, can you guys take a guess at what this website is? Anybody take a guess? Well, third, the things that we're talking about, like you stream one source and it will stream everywhere to you, for you. Google. Yeah, Google. So not only is Google the most visited website in the world, the largest search engine in the world. What the fuck, Poet? Grindr? The hell? Not only is it the biggest, it's been the biggest for about 2 decades now. That's how impactful Google is. It's fucking insane. And guess what the second largest website in the world is? It's YouTube. It's YouTube. And regardless of anybody's fluffy feelings and their personal emotions, regardless of any of that shit, here's the reality. Google and YouTube are the biggest websites in the world. They're on average the number one place where somebody will go to find something. They'll go to search something. They'll go to discover something. On top of that, they have one of the best algorithms in the world. Guys, it's an algorithm that has finally been able to break through, and YouTube knows now how to distribute my live stream content to people, my short form content to people, and my long form content to the people, to the right audiences. And nothing fucks with anything anymore. If there used to be a time where people would argue, well, I can't do live streams on my channel because it will fuck with my long form. It doesn't work like that anymore. So if this live stream doesn't perform that well today and throws red flags in YouTube's world where it's like, this stream didn't do pretty good, we shouldn't suggest future streams, it's not going to fuck over my other content. That is a very, very fucking good algorithm. YouTube does a fantastic job at, once you build the connection, connecting you to an audience that will fit best with you. The only way you do that is you got to be streaming there. You got to be creating content there. I argue YouTube widestream. I argue widescreen. Or widescreen, sorry. Like YouTube horizontal. So the question was, would you do shorts or long form? Well, YouTube has this feature now where it does both for you. So like it's automatically cropping on YouTube right now where I'm going into the feed. It's not as good as the shorts feed, but I want real people that will actually sit down and want to watch the content. You don't get that on shorts. You don't get that. You just don't get that. Yeah. I'm going to figure out how to stream to YouTube in both formats. It only lets me use one key. So you got to use their auto crop right now. You can't do 2 keys yet. You don't need any subscribers to stream on YouTube. That's a myth. That's a myth. You don't need any subscribers to stream on YouTube. You need 50 subscribers to stream mobile from a mobile app. From your mobile app. You can start a new YouTube channel today. Just verify that you're a real person and not a bot. And you can start streaming today with 0 subscribers. Would you say there's a point to stream to Twitter? I haven't found it yet, but I'm going to be adding it. I'm going to be adding it. I'm going to be adding it. I want my vertical not there. You're just being picky. That's it. That's all it is. Thoughts on Go Stream Deck with 4 HDMI input cameras? Wait, what? What is that thing? Dude, I can't even get Twitch to work by itself. What do you mean? Best way to multi-stream? Oh, man. Honestly, the easiest is probably just use Meld. Just use Meld because they have both the customization of... And I'm not using Meld. I'm using OBS. There's a couple features that I want as like a creative, but you don't need those features. You don't need LUTs on your cameras. It doesn't matter. If you're just asking like simple question, what's the best, just like easiest just to use? I think Meld's just so good. So Meld has like these. So what's good about Meld is, one, you can multi-stream from the app. Two, if you set it up correctly, it's a lot less resource. Actually, that would probably be one. Two, you can multi-stream from the app. But here's what's really cool about that is if you do the same source code to multiple sites, I'm pretty sure, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. You got to be very techie. You have to know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure that like if you're doing the same setting to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, like the same 1080p, same setting, it uses less encoding because it's not generating I can't explain this correctly without, I know I'm botching it. I know I'm botching it. I know I am. Somebody else will be able to explain that better for me. I know it does that, but what's like the verbiage? Like it stacks the usage to where it doesn't create individual streams. But if you want to create individual streams, you can. So if you want to stream 1080 to one and 720p to another and 720p to another, you can do that. You can also do vertical and horizontal. Also, on the other side, encodes once and fans out to others. Okay, there you go. So less resources. So if you only have one PC, it's not the best PC. That's one route to go. Now, if you have a really dog shit PC and you want to multi-stream, they also have their cloud service, which is like Restream, but better because they don't do some stupid fucking watermark bullshit with it and try to advertise that you have to pay additional for the service. You can just use their cloud service to where you will stream one stream and it will stream to the other sites for you. And I also think that Meld is the future. I think Meld is going to be the CapCut of streaming software. I think it is going to be the easy thing that people eventually go to. I think it is just easy to digest. And I think once they adapt, I think they got a little ways to go, but yeah, I get that. Meld is definitely weird in comparison to OBS. I'll fucking get you there, baby. I'm right there with you. The FX3 is so crisp. You are not watching me on the FX3. The FX3 is connected to YouTube. Yeah. FX3 is connected on YouTube. I'll tell you what. It's so funny. All these people that are talking on TikTok and are like, oh my God, the quality. If they came to YouTube, they'd be like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? It's called Meld, M-E-L-D. Restream is terrible to use. Yeah, it's terrible to use, and their CEO rubbed me wrong last year. I actually did a video on that. I called him out on X and everything. That guy's so fucking stupid. I can't stand people that try to bully their shit to other brands. Just so stupid. Yeah, the owner and CEO of Restream. First off, Restream is like 7 years behind in development. They had a really good product years ago, and they haven't done anything to innovate. It's just such a dog shit setup. They should have had a dedicated, like, successful app by now and done their own thing. Dude, just the arrogance and ignorance. But basically, Meld came out this last year, and Meld made basically a version of Restream, but different. And the CEO came out trying to shit on Meld. And I'm just like, man, well, that's like bad branding 101. That's bad branding 101. I mean, we deal this with the content creators too. You don't build up the bigger building by trying to tear the other buildings around you down. That doesn't prove that you have the best building. The best way to build the bigger building is by building the taller building up. That's what it's not Santa Maria. It's all of Kick's marketing overall. It's their whole entire social. And this is what's putting them fucking years behind of everybody else. Let's just be real, Tab, right? Let's just be real. It's what keeps delaying their growth more and more. Their whole entire thing is they're just like, let's just shit on Twitch. And like, meanwhile, the behemoths out there are just making momentous changes. Just crazy momentum. That's just the distaste that I have over there. Just the distaste. They need to focus on building their own brand. Yeah, well, I mean, they should innovate in the tech space. You basically shit on Twitch for not innovating over the last X amount of years, which is, it's valid. It's valid to say, but you're backed by a multi-billion-dollar casino and you're not investing to innovate neither. That's the criticism that Kick really needs. It's the ignorance and arrogance. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen when you're in your 20s and you make billions of dollars. You kind of become like, you think you just know everything you're talking about. And that's fine. You want to live in a world where you're chasing attention through the dopamine of clips. That's fine. You're never until let me just case in point say this about Twitch and Kick right now. And you can't argue it. Until you have people naturally coming to those sites to use it outside of streaming, they will never compete with the big dogs. Ever. Ever. They just won't. I don't know why they always use Netflix as examples too. They're not going to beat Netflix. Dude, what are we doing? Twitch and Kick aren't the next Netflix. Netflix was also it came at the right time too. It came at the right time. Any of the other fucking streaming providers could have been the first one as the adaptation to, as the death of fucking DVDs happened, and they would have been the biggest. Yeah, I don't know why they keep bringing Netflix. Well, you see what Netflix does? I'm like, dude, you're not fucking Netflix. You don't have people paying a monthly subscription to utilize your website because they don't want to fucking pay for DVDs. Nobody, what are we doing? Netflix also pivoted very quickly from DVD to streaming, so the culture was good, right? Mm-hmm. We need Netflix to open up game streaming and let take over everything. No, we don't. That's the last thing that we need. That's the last thing we need. I'm sorry. I ain't. That is the fastest way for me to cancel my Netflix subscription. I already have so much stupid shit there. The last thing I want is being bombarded by fucking gaming fucking streamers on that platform. No. Let it live on YouTube. Let it live on YouTube. Please, just let it live on YouTube. Yeah, but no, that's a fucking great comparison. That's a great comparison. Creators do this. Platforms do this. And that's what Restream tried to do. Restream basically, like, Meld is doing good shit. They're optimistic. They have roadmaps. They're trying to actually innovate and change things. And then Restream's response to not doing anything is, oh, well, fucking Meld sucks. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. So ever since I've seen that with Restream, I'm like, yeah, these guys are dog shit. These guys are dog shit. What's your favorite platform to build up? I noticed TikTok doesn't have the same community feel. This is what we're actually talking about today with multi-streaming. My whole entire thing with this year and what I'm suggesting for any creator is, I mean, you have your favorites in terms of like where you feel most wanted and most rewarded. I would say YouTube and Instagram are probably my highest ones, but you shouldn't chase the idea of favorite platform in terms of like where you should be building. You should be treating every platform and every audience across the board as they live there, they're going to stay there. Just stop trying to force people, man. That's the biggest thing. Stop trying to fucking force people. Let people live in their own fucking world. So, mama. They killed it with adding ads. Who? Netflix? I mean, Netflix is just dog shit anymore. No, you don't need two PCs. I'm streaming everywhere off one PC. It's true. I have a close kick. I mean, guys, Scraplet's one of like, I have personal conversations with this guy. I like talking shop with this guy. He's super helpful. He's been not only a mod, just a good member of the community. Like not my community, but the streaming community in itself. This guy's making like a whole bunch of streaming tools. I can't get Scraplet. Somebody who I feel like genuinely fucks with me, he won't go to YouTube. That's a clear indicator. Like some people have just developed a habit, man. And this is just a habit that some people developed. So like, why ruin that? Like, why cancel somebody out on one platform because they won't go to another? Why? Tabby, he's creating like a whole bunch of like custom stream stuff. I need to switch over to that. What happened? I just joined. The world's coming in. The world's coming in to an end right now, unless you guys fucking subscribe to me. Just kidding. Bro, what God created camera are you using? It's just an A7 V, brother. Just an A7 V with a little black wall and the Shmi hanging out, man. Just an A75. Dude, Tab, can I be honest, brother? I'm not gonna, it's good seeing you, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. At one point in time, I kind of thought that maybe you were another person in disguise in this community. And then when that person started like hating me and then fucking taking my shit and trying to manipulate things to make me look bad in a public eye, I was like, what the fuck, Tab? I really thought that you were on like an old account when you were in here. It's weird. Guess I didn't realize you're just him. You're just him. I'm not an OG on Kick. I'm not an OG on Kick. One second, guys. I'm fucking burning up. Actually, guys, can I get, I know this is going to kill my TikTok, but can I go get a extra cup of coffee? Mind if I get an extra cup of coffee? Please, please. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. TikTok, enjoy a little basics. Tab, sit tight. All right, cocksuckers. Dude, I need to figure out how to change this background on this fucking dog shit. This app. On this app. Actually, that didn't do too bad for the viewership. Tab, what have you been working on? Tab, what have you been working on? Sony A7500 with some sort of 16 would be my guess. No, it's an A75 with a 16 to 35. But I do have on my site now. I updated the gear list. So anything that I'm using, by the way, now guys, it's on my website. Well, I gotta add my IEMs here, so that will be on there. But everything else is on my website. But I do have now. Oh no, I didn't update that. God damn it! Fuck me running. Okay, I'll get it up there. I just now remembered I didn't make it go live. I did make it go live. I'm going to be adding a suggested. Yeah. Not much. Took a break from Kick, but I'm getting back into things. Made a Viewbot detector site and working on IRL Dude, it seems like that's the popular thing now. Is everybody's making a Viewbot detector site, huh? As long as you don't use it to weaponize, that's great. That's great. I got these motherfuckers. So, dude, it's crazy. It sounds absurd when I say it. What's up, Pat? These motherfuckers, Tab, when I was doing the gaming stuff, my views dropped to like fucking 50. You know what I mean? Like low. And these motherfuckers would really bot me. I'd say absurd shit, like shit about my kid. I would lock down chat, and then they would go take those metrics and be like, see, view botter. Jeez. Insufferable people. So, oh yeah, Tab, you missed this. So, one day, so I've been planning my whole, like everything that I'm moving in my direction and everything as a creator. And mid-January, I was like, all right, time to announce. I'm moving my audience to YouTube. So we've been doing the just chatting streams on YouTube. Obviously multi-streaming now. But for like a few weeks, I did YouTube only. And it's been very healthy. Shout out to the YouTube game. As we get a $5 super chat. Been a big fan of yours ever since I came across your channel a week ago. Is multi-stream viable for OBS on a MacBook Pro M4? Oh, you can definitely multi-stream on an M4. I would probably use Meld though, and use the cloud service so you don't use resources. Yeah. No, I'm using the Atom plugin. Yeah. I'm using the Atom plugin. Yep, these are all my little view bots now, Tab. These are all my little view bots. But dude, I announced on Kick that I'm moving my community to YouTube. One, of course, the haters, they didn't even watch the stream. So everybody's like, oh, good riddance. So those guys think I'm not on Kick. They think I'm not on Kick. Guess what? I haven't been getting botted. I haven't been getting view botted. I haven't been getting spam botted. Weird how that works. Weird how that works. But on the flip side as well, Kick actually reached out to me and was like, whoa. Okay, we've heard that you've been having problems here. What's going on? And dude, I just laid it out there. I got no response back to them. I showed Scrap the screenshot of what I said. But I told him, I was like, guys, this is a problem. You have no way to filter people. People can just make new accounts left and right here. The spam botting here is just ridiculous. The filter system that you have is stupid. Like, give me an option to verify users. Like, I only want users talking in my chat that verify a phone number. Give me that. Just something simple. Verify an email and a phone number. Very, very simple. I'm like, you guys don't have this. All you guys do is market that Twitch is so much worse that you pay more. I'm like, that can't be everything. You tell me why I can target my audience on YouTube. I can target my audience on TikTok. Why should I be funneling people over to your site when it's riddled with haters, botters, and you guys have done nothing to evolve in 3 years? Guess what? I got no response. No email or phone verification. It's insane. It's actually insane. It's insane. Yeah. Ain't happening for real. What do you mean? So I've been streaming since I was 19 and still, oh God, are we on the homepage? Well, these guys are going to find out that I'm multi-streaming here again real quick. I literally asked Kick not to put me on the homepage.
You see the little waves that...
Oh, we're not. Okay. That's weird that chat's coming in. Are we getting botted? Tab, are we getting botted right now? Been on each platform for years, but Twitch ain't good. Oh yeah, you're so right. Twitch ain't it either. YouTube's just king. YouTube's just king, man. YouTube is just king. Doesn't look like it. Nice. I am on the homepage of Kick. Great. Nice. Well, get ready, guys. We're gonna have to lock down. Fucking. Oh, you're talking about in the just chatting. Okay. YouTube has had the best grip for years. It really has. What phone are you using right now and why? Android or iPhone? Ooh, you guys want the secret to this? Are you ready for the secret to this, Cloud? I use both. I have for years. Yeah, anytime I made an iPhone versus Android skit, I literally had both phones. Yeah, I got both phones. Yeah, I got an iPhone for business. I got an Android for personal. I actually got like 3 Androids. And I got an iPad too that I obviously utilize a lot. Dude, rage baiting is just so fun on the internet. But that's where I mean, rage baiting is super easy to get views and shit, but it does, I will say it doesn't grow the best audience for sure. Oh my God. I'm testing out this Social Stream Ninja. Pat, thank you, man. Thank you. What chat widget is it you're using? Yeah, Social Stream Ninja, guys. Social Stream Ninja. So, guys, I've kind of presented my conversation about multi-streaming. Let's talk. Why are some of you guys not multi-streaming? Why are some of you guys still only multi-streaming to like the dead end TikTok, Twitch? Talk to me. Doing pretty good? Yeah, Social Stream Ninja. Now, and I'm just warning you right now, man. It is so for any of my YouTube audience or any of my horizontal audience, that's what it looks like. It's kind of fun, dude. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I use YouTube, but it's dead for me, like impossible to grow for some reason. I shouldn't be doing this because then everybody's going to expect me to do this. But I do like doing this. It's not impossible to grow on YouTube. It's actually the best place to grow. It's just let's see what you're doing wrong. Let's see what you're doing wrong. Well, first off, I can't even get to your page because your URL is not correct on Kick. Just a heads up. You got to add the @ symbol. I can see exactly why your page isn't doing well. I can see exactly why your page isn't doing well, brother. Yeah, it's not impossible for you to grow. You're just not using, you're not using YouTube as a tool. Yep, just another day in Fortnite. OBS overhaul. How MW3 games are in how Modern Warfare 3 games are in 2023. It's probably one of your better titles in comparison to the others. Are the vibes on point? Vibe check, viral. Brother, these are not SEO. When you're coming up with a title, imagine somebody is on YouTube searching for this. Searching for things. Do you think somebody is searching on YouTube? Are the vibes on point? Question mark. Do you think somebody's searching that? Honest question. No, is the easy answer for that. No, nobody's Google searching, YouTube searching. Are the vibes on point? It's funny. Look at one of your videos that did well out of all of them. The vertical plugin you need for OBS for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Look how much better that video did than your other videos because people are searching up best vertical plugin for OBS plugins for TikTok and YouTube. And that's coming up, but not a single fucking person is searching up what's your stream like? Question mark. These are not titles. So guys, the first thing you should be doing, here's solid advice for all of you guys. Can I pay to speak with you on one-on-one? Only if you have an actual legitimate following with real questions. Do not waste your money to do it. It's on my website, but don't waste your money. I will refund you faster than shit if you don't have actually something that I can help you out with. Because the first step, which is just like, I don't have a following, like you just don't have patience yet. You're not at the consistency level yet. But if you got a following and you want to scale and you're trying to figure out how to optimize things, you're already making revenue, you're already making some good money a month, and you want to optimize that, sure. It's available on my website. So let me give you guys the easiest answer, Jenkins, and for anybody else in here when it comes to YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Twitch, Kick, not so much because there's no discovery. Let me stay on track with this. Step one, understand algorithm equals audience. You're talking to an audience, right? These platforms have these algorithms or audiences of people that are trying to watch stuff. And these platforms have gotten really, really good at creating like relatable viewer experiences. Meaning if me and Bakey, I'm just picking a name in here. If me and Bakey are both into guns, specifically AR rifles or something. I don't know. I just picked something. If Bakey watches a video about AR rifles and that video it was so well put together and the title and stuff was very good, the Bakey discovered that because that's what he likes to watch. YouTube is then going to say, well, Bakey and Big E are both kind of similar viewer experience. Let's push that to Big E's page. And then at which, if the thumbnail and title's good, I'm going to click on it if it grabs my attention because we both enjoy the same thing. Again, YouTube's gotten good at this. TikTok's gotten good at it's the reason. You guys notice anything in here so far? Have you guys noticed if anybody that's come in chat so far is like a fucking OnlyFans creator? Or like, okay, maybe that's a bad example because maybe they do want to grow and multi-stream. Have you guys noticed anybody come in chat and they're like a fucking automotive channel or something? It's kind of weird how all of you guys are into streaming on TikTok, isn't it? You guys all discovering me today are all into streaming. Don't you find that fucking weird? All of you guys have similar interests. Do you not find that weird at all? There's nothing weird about that. That's how platforms work. That's how platforms work nowadays. 2, 3, 4 of you guys sit in here, and then TikTok says, well, what do they have in common with these other people? Oh, they're into this shit. That's what they're doing. He has got people in here. They're clicking, staying, watching. Let's keep pushing that to more people. So you need to understand that algorithms are audiences, and platforms are built to distribute an audience to you. What's your job? You got to make that introduction. So where you're going wrong, Jenkins, and where everybody goes wrong, and the first step is you should be using your titling and tagging in videos with key search terms and keywords that connect you to those similar audiences. You should be using the title as a way to tell YouTube, this is the audience that I want. You don't want an audience of, are the vibes on point? There's no such audience of that. But you do want an audience of people that are interested in vertical plugins for OBS on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, which is exactly why that video is the best performing video on your channel. So your simple goal, first and foremost, should be making sure the title, tagging everything in your video is not about virality, not about For You page, not about these big fucking lump sum categories that you want to try to be distributed into because there's millions. You actually want to be targeted. You want to tell YouTube, I'm fucking playing Fortnite today. I want a Fortnite audience. Okay, so your title is just fucking Fortnite season something fucking live. That's it. There's no deeper thought to it. That's what you're doing. Same thing on TikTok. It's like, if you look at like the fucking titles that I put out, they're just very basic. This is my desk setup. There's no deeper nuance to it. There's no shock factor advertising. This isn't fucking, on Twitch, you guys are so used to having to do that. Same thing with Kick, because there's no discovery on these platforms. So you try to come up with a self-advertisement. Big Dick Jerry's live. Small Schmeat E's on the Schmeat. Like, trying to come up with these clever catchphrases. And then you take that from Kick and Twitch and you try to do that on other platforms. It doesn't work. People are searching things on other platforms. An audience have all these keywords and all this metadata tied to them from the years of them watching shit. There's a reason why when you go to your YouTube homepage, half the shit is stuff that you would click on. They're not people that you're even subscribed to, but they're videos that you have. They are categories of videos that you have watched over time. Guys, there's millions of fucking content being posted daily. There's a reason why you don't see everything. So it's not that it's impossible for you to grow on YouTube. You're not using YouTube as the tool, the great tool that it fucking is. You're not taking advantage of the things. Your thumbnails and titles alone change everything. They're arguably more important than the video. YouTube thumbnails and titles, on anything, they're arguably the most important thing. This is why clickbaiting is also dead too. Because if you try to clickbait somebody into one thing and people show like no interest whatsoever, red flags everywhere, yeah. Like imagine if I was doing this today, talking about multi-streaming and what I was actually trying to do was just leverage you guys to sit down and watch me fucking play Arc Raiders. Yeah, that'd piss you guys off. Oh my God. Jenkins with the fiver. Notice once today how I haven't reminded anybody, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys give me money. And guys, can I make a suggestion too on that? Stop doing that shit this year. Please stop doing that shit this year. That's another powerful thing with multi-streaming. If you would multi-stream everywhere and you would have the patience to let every community build up and you let every platform monetize, guess what? You don't have to beg people to support you because it all adds up. And like, oh man, dude, like this is people are like, oh, well, I only made fucking $7 on TikTok today. I only made fucking $20 on YouTube today. I only made this from, dude, if you're just live everywhere, yeah, on one platform a day that looks like weird, right? Or that doesn't look like it do well. you do it every day in an organized time frame and you're doing it everywhere. Next thing you know, that fucking $7 on one platform turns into, across all platforms, $35 every single day for just showing up for a few hours and having some fun. I mean, it's pretty easy to do the math on that. That's an extra few $100s every single month that you can get just for showing up everywhere every single day. Yeah, small successes matter. Everything adds up. And it's the same thing with affiliates and everything, man. Jeez, there's just so much money being left on the table. Not even like the big money-making stuff. Selling digital products on stores. Sure, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm doing well in it thanks to you guys. By the way, also forgot to mention, this is the first time I'm mentioning this today. By the way, hour 40 in. I haven't even tried to advertise a product yet. Creator update is live, guys. Streamer version. Well, okay, both of them are live. The streamer version is not updated. The creator, the 90-day creator blueprint is updated. We're good to go. I'm not fucking Bird Peanut. Appreciate it, brother. Dude, I sound nothing like the guy. Come on. So the creator version is live. Guys, specifically, if you are not a streamer, that version's for you. So the new book is live. The new Sheets organization system is live. And obviously got to read me in there as well. So, and that is live on the full price. I still am running a sale on the streamer versions because the streamer version isn't live. But I'm just letting you guys know when the streamer version's live, the update's live, it's getting transferred over to the full price as well. Do with that knowledge as you please. And everybody gets the update, by the way. If you guys bought the creator version, by the way, check your emails. Everybody that got the previous version, you guys are getting an update. So just adds up. For anybody wondering what we're talking about, so I came out with a streamer and a creator blueprint for 90 days to build a real future creative business model for your shit. The real shit you should be focusing on. The real bread and butter. Let me just tell you, if you can't commit to something for 90 days, don't fucking waste your money. Just gift me money. Give me a few subs if you want to waste your money that way. There's no reason to even fucking get the goddamn thing because you got to stick to it. That's the only way it works. It's the only way it's going to fucking teach you anything. Do you think partner on Kick is worth it with multi-streaming? I mean, yeah, it's free money. Now, do I think they cut it? Yeah. Well, I know they cut it for sure. I accidentally left my stream on the other day. The fuck was that, man? What was that? What was that? Was that a super chat? What was that? What was that? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Oh, fuck, there it is. Polar. Man, I just appreciate the real no fluff wisdom. My guy. Appreciate it. Fuck, dude. Looking hung, looking handsome, looking healthy. Damn, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. What were we just talking about? Sorry, I was just about to like, I felt like very confident about going in on something there, but it just left me with that. Me searching for that. Isn't there limitations on streaming to YouTube with partner? No such thing. Guys, there's no limitation to anything with an algorithm. If you provide shit that somebody will want to watch, people will stay and watch. It's that simple. It's that simple. Guys, you have to stop this narrative that you're just fucked if something happens or you have a bad run. Case in point, last year, I completely crashed out on my YouTube channel and I started a period where I was creating a news, slop, drama content. Now, it did make me a lot of money that month. But the point being, by the way, thank you guys for 107,000 subscribers today on YouTube. We just hit it this morning. W's in the chat across the board. I just want to see all my view bots just fucking hit a couple W's, hit a couple W's, hit a couple W dabs. But guys, this is case in point. Nothing is holding you back from being able, like, here's the reality of some shit. If you make a good video, people will come and watch. It's just that simple. It is really that simple. And this is why I'm like, these platforms are not like holding you back from trying shit in 2026. You can try stuff. Yeah, sure. when I was creating slop content. Oh my God, my camera's gone. Oh my God, my camera's gone. Andy, the streamer version will be updated this week. I'm sorry. I know, guys. Hold on, my battery's dead. I don't have a camera dead battery yet. I'm coming back. I'm on my way. There we are. There we are. All right. Now let's ride. Here we go. Listen. Again, guys, this is case in point. This is case in point. This is case in point. For you guys on TikTok, you guys can't obviously see this right now, but what I'm showing on screen is I'm showing a graph of one of my newest YouTube videos. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because literally last year, I took shit that I was doing for years on this channel. And as I was having this identity crisis of trying to figure out how to leverage or figure out, so I was doing well on Kick and it was paying a lot of money, but it wasn't giving me creative fulfillment because I wasn't doing shit like this. The thing that was bringing in attention there is we would do like drama slop memes. We'd talk about what's going on. We'd have to fucking talk about annoying, obnoxious streamers like Hassan and just all the drama going on out there, right? So I took a few months and I leaned into this on YouTube. I completely pivoted from what I was previously doing on YouTube for years that gained me subscribers. And I was just basically like, fuck you. If you don't like what I'm doing, whatever, because this is what I have to do. This is how I have to transfer content, right? Because this is what's working on Kick. So I got to find ways to make it repetitive across everything. I lost thousands of subscribers, respectfully so. I obviously wasn't even shocked about any of that. I literally made a video that's like, hey, you might want to unsubscribe from this channel. I deleted videos. I spent months doing this, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not happy. I mean, monetary wise, doing good, but it wasn't fulfilling. Like, I actually do like doing this shit, believe it or not. I like talking shop with you guys. So towards the end of the year, I pivoted back and I started doing gaming content on my channel. And the gaming content even did well. I started doing gaming streams, doing Red Sex stuff. I actually explained all of this in my new series. Yeah, so casino streams are the main thing that I do on Kick now, Tabs. Yeah, main thing. So I started a new series documenting all this, bringing you guys in behind the scenes so you guys can see how relatable it is. You can see I'm just a person doing this shit. But yeah, I explain in there where like I started doing gaming stuff on this channel across all channels, and they even did well. They actually did very, very well. We fucking generated millions of views. I think the first month was like 10 million views on Battlefield. It was crazy. So I even pivoted to that content. And then as you see here, if you're on YouTube, you're on any long form, not just TikTok, you'll see after a year of trying different things and fucking up here, fucking up there, guess what the simple recipe is? Guess what the simple recipe is? If you make a video that people will click, stay, and watch, YouTube will push you. This is a good video. Over 70%, it could be better, but over 70% retention in the first 30 seconds, 47% retention during the whole entire video. That's a good graph. Oh, you guys can't see the graph. Sorry. That's a good graph. People are clicking, people are staying, people are watching. It's just that simple. It is, and it's important to understand this because content creators constantly have this they create this fucking narrative through scarce, stupid online conversation where they try one thing, it doesn't work, and they're like, my channel's fucked, my content's fucked, this platform's fucked, I can't do this. Unless it's literally Twitch and Kick, you are not tied to fucking anything on any other platform. You might gain subs or followers on one platform and then pivot and lose some of those people. But like, that's just a number. Get over it. Who gives a fuck? Followers and subscribers mean fucking fuck all anymore, man. They mean fuck all. What's the routing situation? What do you mean routing situation? What's the best multi-chat program to use? You can monitor all channels. I mean, this Stream Ninja one seems pretty good. I mean, it's at least working everywhere. What platform to focus on? That's the problem. You're focusing on one platform. God damn it. Did you just not hear me say it? Did you just not hear me say what I was saying, Jenkins? You don't. Algorithm is audience. Algorithm is audience. Algorithm's audience, brother. What's up, Custom? Algorithm's audience. You can't ruin an audience if you don't have one. So there's no such thing as ruining your algorithm. You're ruining your audience. And by the way, your channel is so small right now. Dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just stick with it. Guys, if you motherfuckers would just get my goddamn blueprint, you just learn this. But I'm just going to give you the free version. Step 1, who's your fucking target? Who is the target person? If you could talk to one person every single day, because that's what you really need to look at. When's Jayhawk moving in? He's already downstairs in my basement. Holy shit. Okay. I'm going to fucking lose my shit with this. I'm going to give you the free breakdown of my blueprint. I'm going to give you the free blueprint version, right? Shouldn't be doing this. Should be monetizing every fucking shit. Target number 1. Who are you making videos for? Who are you streaming for? Pick one person. Don't pick a subset. And I'm not saying this on the idea, like, move on from the idea of niche down. Stop using the fucking big buzzwords when you're just up and coming. One thing, because here's where you got to start. Imagine you have one fucking viewer. One viewer in your live stream, one viewer in a YouTube video, because that's where you're going to start. So imagine what that one person is, what the one person looks like, because there's one. Everybody overcomplicates this and over fucking stresses this stupid fucking step. It pisses me off. Well, you know what? I like Call of Duty, but I hate the fucking Call of Duty community. What the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, are you stupid? Are you dumb? So you don't even like the very community where you're like, I got to play a game on stream to do that. No, stop, slow down. One viewer. Who's the one viewer look like? I have it. For me, it's a content creator. I'm imagining, instead of me talking to a dumb stream, I'm talking to a hung, handsome content creator sitting on the other side of the stream. And there's something about the way that you live your life to where maybe you hate your 9 to 5, or you're just out of school, or you're an adult and you need your you time. And you're like, dude, I just want to do something fun in front of people and create some shit. Like, there's just something about, I just want to create something. I'm talking to you. That's why all of you guys relate. Every one of you guys have that in common in here right now. It's the only reason you're fucking watching me. If you didn't want to create something, you wouldn't be in here. So I'm doing my job. I'm targeting one person. Now, this is why I don't like the idea of niche, because some of you guys are creative. Some of you guys, Flip Rodriguez is this guy does not only OnlyFans, but this guy does Ninja Warrior shit. Some of you guys are gamers. So I'm not necessarily niching down into one audience. I'm picking my target viewer. And where gamers go wrong with this shit is you guys love gaming, but then you're like, I want to be variety. Guess what? Unless you have something to where the content is variety, like story mode gamers, or you're an FPS enthusiast, so you're like doing aim labs and you're like, that's what you're leaning in. Outside of that, if you're just like, I just want to stream games, variety's gonna fucking hurt you. Because you can't fucking tell people to come watch you play Apex and then, where's that at? I'm gonna fucking kiss you on the mouth. Haunted! Appreciate you, big dog. Listen, you can't fucking bring people in and say, hey, I'm doing Apex, and then expect those people to give a shit that you're doing Fortnite. So pick your target. Well, Biggie, I like playing multiple games. How do I pick a target in that? Okay, I don't give a fuck how much you enjoy games. There's one game that you're educated in, that you're really, really into, and that if you were given the option, if I gave you $100,000 or was able to press a button and say, tomorrow you go full time in one game, you have it in your head. There's nothing, like, I'm asking you what you want. Out of all, if you're variety and you like multiple games, so you like Call of Duty, you like Fortnite, you like this, outside of popularity, if I say tomorrow I'll give you $100,000 contract, you start playing this game. You instantly say Helldivers, to whatever, right? Everybody has that game. You're lying if you say you don't. Everybody has that one game that they're more into, they're more influenced by, guess what? That's your fucking target. That's your game. If you were given the option to do well in it, then why the fuck are you not focusing on that? Okay, well, Biggie, what about the other games? What about the other games? Guess what? That's not your content. You don't have to turn everything you do into trying to develop an audience in it. Not everything that you do has to have an audience. So you pick the thing that you're good at, you develop the audience in that, and you fucking enjoy the other shit for yourself. This is what destroys so many creators, is once they start finding any momentum in one thing, they want to share everything to the board. And you just have to fucking realize it doesn't work like that. You guys are watching this because you're inspired by it, because it makes fucking sense, because it's just logical shit. Because we all have a relation of we like to create something. We can't quite explain it, but there's something about making video, putting something together. It's fun. It's inspiring. It's cool seeing what we're able to do. If I switch over to Arc Raiders right now, which I like Arc Raiders, I like it. The second I switch, you guys are gone. I can't be mad at YouTube for that. I can't be mad at TikTok for that. I can't be mad at Twitch or Kid for that. I can't be mad at you guys for that. But that's what a lot of you guys as creators do. You don't pick a target person you want to entertain and you want to converse with. You want to create conversations around a target fucking person. You just want everybody to like you. The world doesn't fucking work like that. It doesn't work like that in business. No successful coffee shop becomes successful from people that hate coffee and are alcoholics. Okay? No fucking beer company becomes successful from people that hate alcohol and are fucking 5 years sober, right? It doesn't work like that. Any corner of every aspect in any part of the world comes down to one thing. What's your target? Even the very platforms that you're having conversations on right now. Do you think TikTok gives a fuck about people that don't want to be on social media? No, because their target audience is people that are trying to consume media because they got time out of their day where they're fucking bored and they're going to doom scroll and watch every fucking ad that passes by. Target fucking audience. Everything has a target audience. News channels have targets. Fucking platforms have targets. Target audiences. Creators have target audiences. Everybody has a target area where they try to narrow some fucking type of arrow to get somebody in. Everybody. But you think you can change that. Stop. Stop. Not happening. Not happening. And it's good to point that out. The most boring shit in the world has a target audience. Yeah, it gets boring. This is the side that nobody wants to talk about. And this is why I talk about building systems and building routines, other shit you can focus on. Because this is where the burnout comes in. Once you, and this is where, take in mind, this is me speaking out right here. Jesus Christ, you guys are coming in with some crazy shit today. Pat, welcome to the members club. I got to stay on this thought. This is where burnout and ends up coming in. You start to find some growth. You start to find some success in something. Maybe it's a little step in the stage, and it becomes mundane. It becomes repetitive. You have to fucking do this thing again and again and again. After so many times, like, you're going to get bored. You're going to get, like, and then your creativity is going to start resorting to, did I do the right thing? Am I picking the right thing? Well, fuck, man. Abort. I better start doing other shit. No, you're too focused on the dopamine as the result. You don't have other things to focus on outside of the content you're creating. And then this is what people end up saying, well, fuck, man, I'm just going to start adding other things to it and start bringing other audiences. Right. And you're going to lose the one that you created. Guys, I'm telling you this from experience, man. This is exactly what I did for years, dude. Years. At a certain point, and any business and anything that targets anything, you got to understand why you're doing well in something. I just watched a video talking about this with Alex Ramosi. I just talked about this yesterday. But it's just so good. Alex, hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. Hung handsome people. Holy cow. Hung handsome people. Thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alex Ramone's doing this webinar, right? And this lady comes up and she said, I took over this business and we've taken it from like 1.3 million in sales to like 2 point something. A clear uptick. She's doing well. And in that process, she's like, yeah, it's doing well, but my passion lies in the personal stuff, helping people, packages, yada, yada, yada. So then Alex says, okay, so what are you doing now for what's already working? She's like, well, I've halted that. And he stops and goes, what? And she's like, well, yeah, I've stopped what's working to try to see and lean more into what I'm passionate about. And he's like, okay, so you canceled out the thing that is doing well to chase something that should be in your back pocket, something for like low energy days, things that you can add into this. You just completely neglect the thing that's doing well and completely pivot to this thing that you don't even know anything about yet. And she's like, well, yeah, but like I'm passionate about those other things. And he's like, basically he was like, his response was essentially, lady, and anything that you are passionate about, eventually that other thing will become boring and annoying. It just will. And the most successful people in the industry, in the creative space, in fucking business, it's the people who understand that. It's the people that you shouldn't constantly chase your passion in the very thing that is working. You need to have some passion fulfillment every now and then because the thing that's working for you is kind of like, it's getting mundane, it's getting repetitive. Chase it off of that. Chase it outside of that in some other way. This is why having, fitness in your life is super important. I can't tell you over the years how many content creators I've talked to that when they started hitting walls and burnout and creative blocks, it wasn't that they just shifted from creating Fortnite content or Call of Duty content. They started going to the gym. They started filling their life with other passions and hobbies. As a human being, we are all wired to constantly be chasing another thing. But I'm telling you guys right now, if you treat content creation and whatever it is that you're building, a product that you're building, if you treat that in any aspect as a constant chase for your passion, you will burn out. You will neglect what you should be doing. You will start to hate what you do. And it's not actually the system that did that. It's you that's creating that in your head. And I'm willing to bet the reason why everybody just got so quiet is because every single fucking one of you guys are constantly doing this all the time. You start getting some good growth from Fortnite or Call of Duty. It starts to go well. You start chasing that and you're like, but I'm more creative than that, man. I should be showing off more. No, you fucking shouldn't, dude. You should. Well, okay, maybe you should. But the first thing is you should pick the target audience first. What could you do for 5 years making $1 million a year? Like a lot of people don't ask themselves that. You want to be successful at something, but you don't ask yourself what happens if it actually fucking works. You don't ever think about that? That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. So you want to be a big streamer, but you don't ever actually think, what would that look like for you? What would it look like streaming 18 hours a day, cutting out your family? Well, that's the reality. You want to be one of the top dogs? Guys, you think Peanut is doing what he's doing right now because he's just half-assing his shit? That dude has no life right now. Now, he's addicted and loves it. He's on his high arc right now. I'm not shitting on that. But like, you want to be a top dog? You want to be a big guy in whatever thing it is that you do, but you don't think about what that looks like? Some of you guys actually act like that too. You're like, oh, fuck, man. I want this to pay off. I want it to do well. Yeah, that guy come in earlier, didn't even give me a response because I know he didn't like it. He's like, I'm $100,000 in debt. How do I turn this into fucking help me do that? You're not, bud. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that because in order to get to that fucking level, to put you in that position, you got to be so dedicated at your thing, at the thing. It doesn't just randomly happen. It doesn't just fucking figure itself out. You pick a fucking target, you go after it, you fucking hone down on all your shit, and you don't change. And you do that for months and months. That's why my blueprint isn't 2 weeks. It's not a fucking fluffy feeling 3 weeks. And I thought about that. I actually thought about when I put my blueprint together, well, some people that buy this aren't going to have the balls to do something for 90 days and their feelings, and they're going to be overwhelmed and they're going to be upset that they bought a product. It is so fucking clearly evident. It's 90 days. If you're not going to do something for 90 days, don't waste your money buying it. And I'll even caveat that. I'll fucking alley-oop that and say, if you're not willing to do something for 90 fucking days in this industry, in any community, I'm telling you right now, just don't even do that thing. You're a viewer, you're a supporter, you're not a creator. Sorry. Just is what it is. That's the reality. It sounds shitty, but I just saved you a lot of fucking time and stress and energy. Yeah, don't do it. It's not worth your time. Bro, I deal with this at high level, by the way. I know motherfuckers that have 1 million subscribers across platforms, and they talk about these ideas and these things, and I give them, this is, dude, if there's one thing that pisses me off out of anybody, and this is friends, family, people online, if I'm going to take time out of my day to try to help give you any thought process and how you can figure out your situation, and you're not willing to commit with that, don't waste my fucking time. Holy fuck, do not waste my fucking time. It's so annoying. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. And like, you deal with it in an area. I'm telling you this story because some of you guys think it's like you're a small creator and you deal with this. Guys, literally know people with millions of fucking followers across platforms. And like, they come to me or they have a conversation. Wow, how can I take advantage of this? And I say like, well, it doesn't, you have to show up every day at first and do this. But I'm telling you right now, if you do this for 30 days, if you do it for 60 days, it's going to work. But like, it's just kind of like one of those things, like you got to invest first your time and then the money comes with it. And then guess what they don't do? They don't invest their time. Like even big creators do this all the fucking time. You know what I mean? And this is the delusion that a lot of big creators will create for a lot of you guys that are up and coming. They did have that lucky switch up on TikTok. They did have that big break when the YouTube algorithm was pushing shorts people. Sure, they did. But then now they've created a habit off of hoping that overnight shit just comes out of everywhere. Those are additions for you being there. Always and forever. And they're prime examples that even if you get your big break, that shit can fall apart so fucking fast if you don't stay true to the big picture. I'm talking to every motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you got 1,000 fucking viewers. I don't care if you got 1 million. I don't care if you got more than me. I don't care if you make more than me. If you don't have the mindset that you are locked into your shit and you're willing to show up on the days where you don't make money, if you don't have that mindset, you probably ain't going to make money. You might have a good period. You might have a big break. You might have that big hit dopamine month, but you're not creating longevity. I mean, sure, you can have a big month, make fucking tens of thousands of dollars, put it on the back burner. Absolutely. Creating a runway, that's fine. I'm talking about real monetization. Here's the reality. Some of you guys don't even know who the fuck I am. If I stopped making content tomorrow, walked away from all of this, not only do I have money saved, just from the evergreen content that I've made, just from how I've monetized myself on everything, I could, like, not even touching social media, make a couple $1,000s a month, roughly, just off of just being gone. Being gone. Now, would that be shitty to just like have these subs reoccurring and SEO, like, well, subs maybe, but that's not my problem. That's not a product flaw on my behalf. You cancel your fucking subscriptions, you big goofballs. But that's just reality. I've monetized affiliate links. I've done evergreen shit. I showed up time and time. Dude, I had somebody reach out and was like, hey, you should mention that your desk video was an ad deal. I'm like, that wasn't an ad deal. And they're like, you did all of that for that brand without an ad? Yeah, it's a product I fuck with. This is the desk I use every day. Yes, I made a video. I took time and energy to make a video and verticals around something that's in my life. But I'll use like affiliate links on shit like that, and that shit grows over time. People aren't willing to take the small W's now for long-term stability. Bro, I made fucking $40,000 on Secret Labs just from affiliate links. You guys got me fucked up on this hierarchy that you feel like you're just owed the big dog sponsorships because you think you're somebody. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. If you don't want to fucking do it at every level, at all-in energy, you don't want it. That's just period. My thought, at least. I don't know. I don't even know where we even got into that, but that felt good. That felt good. That felt good. I don't even know where that started, but I appreciate that. I got that off my chest. I got that off my chest. Real question, out of debt, have years of money saved. Do I make the jump? I mean, you are in the best position to fuck around and find out. Why not? Now, I'm not talking about making the jump and making it your entire life, but like, why not do more? Sorry. I got GERD. Not everything has to be ads. It isn't just, thank you. Thank you. Dude, it's so crazy. Dude, it's so crazy how we misperceive so much of this world. I remember I had a conversation with a homie not too long ago, and they heard about my Gamba deal, for example. And that's just like a piece of the pie. And they're like, oh my God, you don't, it was something to do, I can't remember what it was, but they're like, you don't do this with that? I'd be so nervous. And I'm like, this has been one of the most stable things that I've had in years. The perception from somebody else where they create these scenarios in their head, it's so fun. Like, the first thing I wanted to do was show my income on the year on that. Like, that was obviously the first thing I wanted to do, to bring them into reality. But it's like, the point being is like, this was even a creator who is pretty like, you know, he's got a system in this industry too. But like, just because he doesn't know something about one piece of the pie, oh dude, I couldn't trust anything with that. I couldn't log in all the time and only rely on the only thing that you rely on. That'd be silly. That'd be so silly to me. And the whole point of the conversation is what I encourage a lot of people is never rely on the one thing. When it comes to platforms, when it comes to you should always be expanding down to making sure your focus isn't turning the thing that's doing well for you only into content. You should be expanding your personal side too. On or off your streams, you should challenge yourself and get better at a camera. You should get better or you should start going to the gym and get more active and in shape. You should better yourself. That challenge for you is very good, in my opinion. I just think doing things outside of this that we all stress about, you don't realize that it helps, but it does by taking the pressure off it. It's insane. Are you better? Are they better than SteelSeries Nova Pro for game? Wait, what? The IEMs? Oh, question about your headphones. I find them better, but I think those Nova Pros, those are wireless though, right? I've been here for 1 year and it's hard to grow. I get hard when I grow too. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's hard for everybody, brother. Good job helps. I've come up slightly couple times. Gotten lazy. I mean, well, you just also, that is something that a lot of people don't want to admit to themselves. We get hella lazy. We get hella lazy. ETA on the streamer blueprint update. Stop. Fuck me running. God damn it. I need to go work on that. I've never heard better opinions and thought process on the top. Well, I appreciate that. Lexus from Texas. If you don't mind, I'm going to call you that. I have the Nova Pros, and honestly, $60 IEMs are just so good. They're just so good. I am testing these out this week just because I like the way that I got things set up. I got to move things around to use, like I got to do this and move this over there when I game. And I kind of liked the idea of like wireless. And somebody suggested these, and they're the oh man, these kind of look dude, I kind of look good with this. I gotta lie. Kind of look good. Kind of look cool. Like a Joe Rogan. All right, today's episode, we're going to talk about the Epstein files, and I'm going to bring on our newest guest. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm testing those. IEMs are just so good, man. The only bad thing about IEMs is you have to clean them, guys. Like, dude, you will get an ear infection so fucking fast. And they just build up, and then, you know what's funny is, like, some people will say, like, oh, my IEM shit on me. They don't realize it's the gunk in their shit because they don't clean them enough. They actually just clean it. It'll be fine. Crazy. Yeah, the stream pack update will be out soon, man. I'm sorry. I I asked my Discord 2 days ago or yesterday. I was like, do you guys think that I should wait to launch the other version? Like, do you think I should wait to launch? What the fuck? Don't be sharing. Guys, don't be using my Discord to share fucking your drama. Don't do that shit. That's fucking lame. Don't do that shit. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, I asked Discord yesterday. I was like, the creator version's about to be done. Do I wait to send out the creator version? Or do I when the stream version's done? Yeah, that's weird. I think that person's always getting into drama of some sort. But I was like, do I wait or do I just ship it? And Chad was saying just ship it, man. So I'm sorry. That's what I was trying to avoid is some of you guys bought both. Some of you guys bought the streaming and creator. So you just seen the creator version went live, but you're keeping the creator version for later. But the thing is, I had to get the creator version out because it's slowly becoming the popular version from people from TikTok and Instagram and shit. Because there's a lot more just general content creators than there are streamers, which seems crazy. Which seems fucking crazy. So what's up, guys? While we're on this topic today, what are the things that you struggle with multi-streaming? Wrist check? What, you think I'm jerking off or something? What the fuck? Brother, I like hanging out with you guys, but not that much. Not that much. That's for the OnlyFans stuff. Oh! You like the watch? Yeah. It's just, let's see, Master. You guys want to see the other ones? I can go get the other ones. It's just a weird collection. It's a fucking weird collection. It goes from like a couple hundreds to like a few thousand to like 10,000. It's so stupid. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my nice one. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my nice one. My guns are in my safe now. I'm thinking about mounting the Henry, the golden boy. Is multi-streaming on TikTok very hard on the computer? Use Kick as a main platform? No, but fuck, man. Yes and no. It's tedious because you have to use the TikTok studio. You have to. Jesus Christ, dude. You guys are insane today. Fuck, dude. It's another $10. Oh my God. I'm currently at 91 subscribers. Fuck this. Damn, I need to open up the... Yeah, all right, guys. If you want to ask me questions, ask me through money. Ask me through money. Currently at 91 subscribers. Used to be at 93, but dropped at 91 within a month. Should I be concerned? No. No. You are a fraction flip. That 90, it doesn't matter. You should be actually happy. Actually, should be happy because those people that unsubscribe, that's good for you. It's good that those people unsubscribed because those people do not want to watch your content. This is where like I'm telling you guys have to focus on moving your mental thought process out of followers and subscribers. Watch time retention is the only thing you need to be focused on. Watch time is the only thing you should be focused on. What if someone breaks in? I got guns all around the house, brother. I'm set up. Yeah, my handgun's right around the corner. I should probably not be giving that detail. Yeah, I got multiple handguns around the house. Megan's got a handgun. I got a handgun. I got a home defense handgun. I got a carry handgun. I'm sorry, guys. I have a thing called GERD, and I'm just so used to burping, and I got to do a better job at that. I apologize. That's on my bad. Storm! What's up, baby? What should we be streaming multi-platforms from? Like, where should you be multi-streaming? YouTube for sure. YouTube. It's hard to... As much as I... Hello? Storm, how we doing, Poppy? I'd say YouTube, Kick, TikTok. You can add Twitch. I added Twitch today. Got a new Twitch channel, guys. Yippee. Wow, we're actually 5 followers away from 100. That's crazy. So out of all the platforms right now, let's do it. Just do a little check. 97 on Kick. We both know that's not true. 76 on YouTube. Nice. 54 now on TikTok and Twitch. 1. That just says everything, guys. That just says everything. Dude, that just says everything. And the only place where I've got advertised bots so far is on Twitch. But dude, guide. It sucks to say what I'm about to say. Fix your cam. You fix your cam. It sucks to say what I'm about to say. The reality is this. Twitch did a really good job at creating the culture of just thinking that's a place to stream over a period of time. Do I think that's going to be it forever? No, I don't think at all that that's going to be forever. I think there's going to be a day where slowly and surely Twitch just continues to die, and die. I think the relevancy is going to die. There's going to be a generation that gets pushed out where the normalcy is to say, oh, you're streaming. Let me go find your Twitch. Twitch did a fantastic job of connecting this idea of streamer, the streaming platform for a community of people. But as YouTube grows, as streaming on TikTok grows, you are introducing literally millions of people that have never heard, literally people that have never heard. Let's go, Frank. You're introducing a world of millions of people that never heard of Twitch. And now they're like, oh, what is streaming, man? They're like, that's the crazy thing. I can't remember what this theory is always called, or this idea where it's like the world that you live in, you think it's bigger than what it is. And streaming is a really, really bad one. The Twitch streaming culture is really, really bad. They think the entire world knows what Twitch is. Like everybody knows what Twitch is. And it's just not true. It's very popular. But there's going to be a point where Twitch grows out of this idea where a lot of people, millions of people, do associate the automatic idea, oh, you stream? What's your Twitch? That is a natural thing. With that being said, that is the reality. That's just the fucking reality. So for a lot of up-and-coming streamers, I don't think it hurts you to be live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok at the same time. The key thing, like we talked about today with multi-streaming, stop trying to funnel people, man. Stop trying to force people to your Twitch to monetize. Stop trying to force people to your Kick to monetize. Yes, if people start to go there, you grow there and you get into the program, it's a lot of money. One of my best months was $10,000 or $11,000 alone in Kick Partner Pay. That's not even subs. It was just Kick Partner Pay. Yes, it can be huge. It can be huge. The work that it takes to do that is a lot. And it was a lot of views, and it was me taking advantage of some shit. Sure. Absolutely. I streamed the fucking election. Well, of course that's going to do well. Of course it's going to do well, boys. Not really probably the best thing for a lot of people to do, right? Probably not. I thought maxing out the ads on Twitch and then painting your message every stream, say ads, come to my... yes, yeah, that will do it. So yeah, I mean, you should be... I do not sound like the boat painter. Okay? Sir, that is a stupid comment. How am I streaming such a clean image? So before you guys met me, I have a few years of experience in creating OnlyFans content. So I've gotten like really good at creating shots. So yeah, there's just a few years of experience. So yeah, you should just be live everywhere, man. Don't confine yourself to, it's such a hard thing to say because I think multi-streaming in general is just good. So you should just be multi-streaming. But like the most common thing that I hear people say is my strategy is TikTok and Twitch. Well, you're not going to find a lot of success in that because you're going to find this constant back and forth where you get the dopamine rush from your Twitch or your TikTok views because of the For You page. It's going to make you feel like you're killing it. You're doing well. Even the streams that I'm doing well. I got 61,000 likes right now. Oh my God. So while you guys have seen TikTok moving and grooving all day today, I'll even bring it back up so you guys can see it. I'm telling you right now, my YouTube stream that it has had the last peak viewership and it is going to it's going to probably 20x the watch time percentage. Probably 20x the watch time percentage. The ad revenue alone is going to demolish what I make on TikTok today. Absolutely destroy it on a fraction. TikTok is dopamine centered. That's how the platform blew up. It's very smart. A lot of people think, you guys want to know something funny about this? A lot of people, well, that's because I'm streaming to the same bitrate everywhere right now, junks. Yeah. So it should look the same everywhere now. Because I'm doing 30 FPS, so bitrate doesn't matter. So it should be same image quality everywhere. A lot of people will shit on platforms or try to say like, oh, the platform just like took advantage of brain rot and it just pushes brain rot to people. And then like they're content creators that say this, that take advantage of the platform. And it's so funny because you're being manipulated too. You guys get that, right? Have you guys not understood this yet? The reason why you like streaming to TikTok and the reason why you like streaming to YouTube Shorts is because instead of them giving you brain rot content, they're getting you brain rot views. So you feel like you're killing it. You feel like you're doing such a good job. You're finally having your breakthrough moment. But like, you obviously when the stream gets done, it's not very rewarding. You're just left with these empty metrics where like you might have gotten like 10,000 views in your stream, but the average watch time was like 15 seconds. You're not creating a real authentic community that's like truly invested in you. Like people that would like buy merch from you, would subscribe to you, would go to other platforms for you. You're not building that. You're being manipulated to utilize that. And this is what happens with the fucking TikTok Twitch combination. Stop! I'm not fucking Burnt Peanut. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fucking start banning you, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Damn, we got Storm on YouTube. See, that's when you know you're doing right. Like I've actually seen it a few times today. People are like, how do you know when you're doing something right? How do you know where to lean? That right there. That fucking right there. I'm not even telling you motherfuckers to go to other platforms. I didn't tell Storm to go anywhere. I didn't tell so-and-so to go anywhere. I just seen somebody who else. Alpha, hello. What's up? I just seen, what was her name? She was just on my TikTok stream yesterday, and I was like, oh, she's on YouTube today. I didn't tell her to go anywhere. I've never seen Big E and Burnt Peanut in the same room. Okay. Do you use anything like a Wavelink or a Still Series? I don't. I use everything that I use on my website now in the gear tab, by the way. Everything that I use now. Literally everything. Rizzler did have a theory that you are the peanut. Guys. There's literally footage out there of Burnt Peanut. Like the Burnt Peanut. Like the person. We got to stop this, man. Wait, Burnt Peanut is CEO of Kick? Stop, dude. Oh my God, we got to stop that too. Bro, I got an email last week. It's been a long time since I've gotten that. I got an email last week of somebody asking when something was coming to Kick. I'm like, you realize I don't work there, right? I mean, I asked for that. I took advantage of the platform's virality, and I made a lot of YouTube videos on it. I asked for it. I get it. Bro, I get all the... Bro, I have like these salty motherfuckers that like I haven't put CEO of Kick in my fucking title in how long. I got these like salty motherfuckers that are like, fucking CEO of Kick, huh? I'm like, man, dude, that shit from 2 years ago is really getting to you now still. That's insane, man. That's insane. I'm not fucking Peanut, guys. Where we got here, guys? What do you think about Discord needing users to... Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. How many of you guys are going to do it? How you guys going to do it? There is no Discord alternative. See, my thing is, as much as I'm like, okay, this is stupid, I shouldn't have to do this, I'm probably going to do it anyways because, like, I saw you can verify with Gary's mod character. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you're going to have less bots, so that's awesome. But like, I was talking about this with Rudy earlier. Everybody is always on this like, dude, what are you guys doing today? I'm about to kiss some motherfuckers if you guys keep this up. Holy shit. What was that? I'm trying to find this. This is the only thing that I need. I need like a one-stop area. Was that YouTube? Was that YouTube? Consensually, because where the fuck was that? Where was that? Was that a resub? Oh, it's a resub. Luna, thank you. What were we just talking about? Oh, TikTok. Oh, Jesus. Well, you see, I'm trying to find the best way to say this. Listen, if you think TikTok or if you think Discord is going to be the place where evil people get your information and they don't have it already, I'm going to find a better word for this. You might be slightly mentally handicapped. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You might slightly be mentally handicapped. If you really think that, like, I mean, I get it. Like, somebody, a lot of political idea from this and like them having your ID is completely different. I get that. Let's just be real, man. If you have a loan, the bank sold your information, the picture of your credit card, of your fucking card to somebody. Like the internet, the world has your information. Amazon has your info address down to a key. Yeah, like they all do. They all do. It's talking about multi-streaming frowned upon on the apps you're live on. I don't know what it is, if it is, Bree, but I don't play ball in that court, personally. I'm not, dude, I don't do the whole, dude. When I first started streaming on TikTok, testing TikTok streams, these motherfuckers were like, no, you can't say YouTube. You can't say Twitch. You can't say Facebook. You got to say the Red app. You got to say you got me fucked up. And I have a belief with this that if you get enough people watching your shit and just staying and watching, it's not going to matter what you are talking about. Like, I even say words that like would typically get me banned in gaming. And I think it's this idea that if you're stretching it out to solely rely on continuously getting pushed, you're not relying on the engagement factor. You're not relying on the retention and watch time. And I think what's happening in these streams and why I'm not getting banned for calling somebody a pussy is because I think that TikTok is seeing the leverage in the fact that you guys are sticking around and actually interacting because I'm just being me, to where like they don't care about the nuances. Do you get what I'm saying? I think when you're trying to stretch the attention, that's when you have to worry about shit. But I don't think you should build a following like that. I think you should build a following where you can say Kick, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, OnlyFans. Live now, guys, by the way. Desk cams down below. And I think you should have the ability to, even what I just talked about, somebody was like, if I would have joked about OF, I would have been banned. I think the point is, I think once you get retention, just outgrows the, once you get a few people to click, stay, and watch, I think that's when TikTok doesn't care. I don't think they give a shit. No platform really does. Little Fee Finder. Yeah, you got me fucked up on that. Not happening. I think TikTok lets it slide if you have a high viewer count. I don't even think it's the viewer count. I think it's the retention. If you're getting people to stay and interact, I don't think they care. People censor bio and links. Shut the fuck up. Well, that's because like bad information out there. Which honestly though, like here's what I do. Like I've actually just switched it up. Here's what I do now. Oh, TikTok can't see this. I just make it simple now. I want ownership over my website. I want you coming through my website. I want you seeing that you can sign up for creator tools, which I'm behind on. Or a newsletter, which I'm behind on. Not behind on creator tools. I'm actually killing it with that. I want you to see the things that I have to offer. So my thing is not necessarily, I don't not include my YouTube and TikTok or my YouTube, Kick, Twitch, all those things in my bio on the idea that I don't want you to, I don't want the platform to hurt me. So please don't think I'm not doing it because of that. I do it because I want you coming to my website. Because out of anything, you coming to my website is like the most valuable thing. That's where I really want you to convert. That's my evil fucking, that's the real evil thing. Do you guys realize that just in this month, of the traffic that I've got from my new blueprints and me doing this. Do you guys realize the thousands of impressions and clicks on my website? Do you realize like I could go to a brand now because website's bottom of the funnel. Do you guys realize like how much fucking money that is to a brand now? It's fucking insane. It's actually insane. Like this idea, and this is why I'm talking about Target, guys. This is why I was saying, where I to get off track of this earlier. This is why it's saying that I'd argue this month, even though the views weren't as crazy as previous years, this month alone, I have grown more in a Target direction. I benefited more from the growth this month than I did all of 2025 across everything. Guys, there were months in 2025 where I got 10, 20, 30 million fucking views across everything, across all socials. And I'm telling you, in 1 month with views being down across the board, I have benefited. I have done better this month because I targeted it. I'm not creating general top of the funnel overall shit. Link pages track views, click-through rate. Also, yes, they do. Yes, they do. And that's where the real money is. Like a casino deal. That's what I'm even learning right now. This is like what's so dog shit about fucking Stake. Stake is all about like, what are you doing in your live stream? The real money is showing casinos where can you actually get somebody else to go. Even brands. That's like a first fucking step, man. It's a first step. So like this is a prime example. This is what I was talking about the other day. Did I get more followers in the totality of last year on my Instagram? Sure. But in the last 30 days on Instagram, I've gained 2,000 followers that like, dude, the percentage is insane. These are people that will actually click. These are people that will actually, in a year, they'll be interested in shit that I'm saying today. So prime example from this is I was checking my story the other day. I did a little video talking about the new camera mount that I got. Dope little thing. Dope little thing. Hung product for sure. Thing's fucking hot, man. It's a dope product. I put on my story the link on the next slide. Dude, I had like a fucking, at 500 views on my story, I had 100 clicks already. I was just telling Scraplet, the first 2 weeks of me launching my product, I had a 20% click to purchase ratio. Oh, you guys, now it's leveled out now. It's leveled out now. It's leveled out now to a healthy range. It's like just below 10%, which is still high. 5% is good for reference. Meaning if you bring 5% or 1,000 people over, if you can get 5% of those people to buy a product on your store, that's good. That's good. But I had a period where I had 20%. 20. Again, it's leveled out as search terms, as I've been getting my site more active, as I've been getting more active, more people are coming to my site every single day. The crazy thing is the streams. Every stream that I go live, the purchase rate of you guys are fucking nuts. You guys are nuts. You guys are fucking nuts. I'm live in a 2-hour window. Every time I'm live, just me talking about this is the power. I'm not live to thousands of people. And this is where you start to own your fucking power as a creator, by the way. And by the way, this doesn't, like, I'm obviously creating creator products. So many of you guys are good at something to where you can be packaging a problem that you solve in certain areas, and you could be doing the same thing at different levels. Dude, just today, while I'm alive, so this is where the conversion starts to turn down. So like today in my stream, I've had 215 visits since I've been live. I have people on my website right now as we speak, since I've been live. So I've only got a 2.78% conversion while people have been to my site in terms of sales. So I've sold 7 products on my site since I've been live in a 2-hour time frame. And this is how, so like in today's stream, so that translates to $150 in sales. So in today's stream, in a 2-hour window, I will generate your $6, $7 in TikTok. I'll generate whatever the kick pay. It's dog shit now that I multi-stream. If I don't multi-stream, it's really, really good, contrary to what people are trying to advertise, discrediting my name. The ad revenue from YouTube, the support from everything, the gifted subs, everything across the board. What do you think is better and less stressful? Having a brand across the board that targets a specific audience to where it's everywhere versus, oh my God, I hope I get you guys on Twitch. I hope I get you guys on Kick. And then when I get you there, hopefully you guys give me subs. It's just such a bad way. It ruins the interaction. I haven't asked you guys for subs one single time today. I haven't even asked you guys to go buy the blueprint. Have I not? I haven't asked you to go buy any of these things. Everything's been completely fucking natural today. Everything. Some of you guys even signed up with the OnlyFans. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Very kind of you. Very kind. Do you have any advice on product videos? Like, I have stuff I love, but it's not sponsored. Do it. Do it. Do it. Just make sure you create a system for you. That's how a lot of us tech guys start. That's how we do a lot of the tech stuff. We talk about the shit we love first. Man, people overcomplicate that. Yeah, just do it. Fuck it. I'm about to make a video. That's actually what I'm going to work on today after I get off the stream. I'm going to make a video on this desk mount. I'm not getting paid for it. I'll make sure I push an affiliate link. So big advice for anybody that wants to push products in 2026. Go Google search right now, Amazon Associates. Go Google search Amazon Associates. Yeah, and there's good case in point, what Scrap just said. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to people. But yeah, the point that I was trying to make is as I've targeted my actual audience, there's more value. And how do I say this? Sometimes it's not about having your shop be in an area with a larger population of people, but being in an area where there's a condensed group of people that actually get what you're getting or what you're offering. Does that make sense? So I could put my business in a city with a whole bunch of diversity and millions of people. Oh my God, there's just so many people. But I could find a town with tens of thousands of people where there's literally no competition, and I can market the idea of being local, native to that, and make way more by having less people. Does that make sense? Just did the Amazon one. Good. Yeah, a lot of you guys don't know. Amazon started doing this in competition with TikTok. Guys, if you have an Amazon Associates, log into your dashboard. Brands offer campaigns where you get a higher rate of commission. Brands offer campaigns all the time, and you can filter the shit. Can't wait for AI to just read my mind and do the physical. It ain't gonna ever happen. I'll tell you what, man, that's one thing that a lot of people don't like talking about is utilizing AI, and you guys are missing out on so much. I passively make money on Amazon Associates every month. It's just so nice. You just link everything to Amazon Associates, and it's just done. You're just done. Just done. Yep. If you do individual shopping links instead of storefront, you get commissions off of everything, anything. Yeah. Yep. Like anything that they click through. So if you click one of my links and then you buy something else, I'll get commission of that. Yep. Ooh, I don't store anything. I've started storing more footage lately, especially with the setup stuffs. So I'm putting that on Google Drive, but dude, this is something I get ripped on all the time, Cartman. I delete everything, brother. Besides brand deals. I do have brand deals in Google Drive. Like previous brand deals, just in case. So all the B-roll and everything from them. But all the vlogs, everything that I made, anything I upload just gets deleted. Because you got 4K video downloader. That's what I did this last week. I just download what I need. Done. Guys, I'm not doing movie production shit anymore. Now, when I was doing wedding films and shit like that, like, yeah, sure. I got a little B-roll bank. But so like, this is the problem I started coming into, is I would change my setup so often that I couldn't use the previous B-roll. unless I'm talking about the setup. But then here's like the caveat. If I just went and downloaded the video for when I would do that setup tour, I would have a condensed area of that B-roll to where I don't have to siphon through it. And then I just cut it. Because, dude, if you guys have never heard of 4K video download, should probably get a brand deal with them, huh? It did. I can just rip my video 4K. So I rip my video 4K. It saves in a weird MP4. And then I convert it through Handbrake. And I can get any video I've ever fucking uploaded on my channel at the highest quality possible. Highest resolution, highest quality possible. But to that point, I did just... Again, when brand deals or special things, like I got all... Like when I visited Jayhawk and Rob and Sooner in Chicago a couple years back after I signed a Kick, I have that somewhere. I have the DreamHack. I think I have TwitchCon somewhere too. I have like that raw footage. Maybe not TwitchCon. DreamHack I do. I have raw footage like that in places, like special stuff. And things that you guys have never seen, obviously, like the birth of my fucking child. Yeah, or well, the day that he was born, obviously didn't record the birth. Yeah. I wouldn't say a lot. I would say it's a good size for starting out. What is? I'm such a news when I got my first PT. It's 2 terabytes. 2 terabytes is a good amount of space. That's good. You can fill it up fairly fast, but it's good. Recommend me a PC for 1,000 to 1,100 spec wise. Honestly, brother, probably just gonna get fucking pre-built used at that point. Yeah. What did I use for my overlay? Been trying to make custom one. I hired somebody, so I got all this shit. Got these screens and all this fancy shit. Yeah. What's up, Con? Yeah. All right. Any God, it's already 1 o'clock. Any multi-stream stuff before I end, guys? With the 5070 GPU, I could multi-stream. Yes. Yeah. Make sure you look into using, if you're going to record natively too, which you should, make sure you set up recording to be H.265 or HVEC and then stream 264. I know it sounds crazy, but this is why AI is so good. You just literally go to AI and you type exactly what your build is and you just roll with that. Yeah. Can I hire someone to make alerts without giving them access? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I just used, see, you're on TikTok. If you come to, is it YouTube that I got the command? Is it GFX? They're actually pretty fucking cheap too, honestly. I got my whole entire shit done. I'm on there today, so you got that. Wait, Twitch actually might have the command because I have Botrix in Twitch. Oh, there you go. Actually, if you go to my Twitch, you'll actually get it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. You go to my Twitch, you can actually get it. If you click my link, go to my website. It's in like the information bar, or it's just Big E Live, BIGE Live. And guys, yeah, for anybody else, yeah, I got it. I got a new Twitch. So if you guys want to follow, go ahead. We're actually we're actually 3 away from 100. Crazy. Dan must be putting us in the algorithm today. Random question, bro. When I go to upload my videos from ZVE10, my computer can't find my videos. Can they not find it, or are they not making thumbnails? Like, you literally can't find the videos? Got YouTube partner today, multi-streaming for the past 60 days. Brother, congratulations. Fuck yes. Congratulations. YouTube partner's a big overcoming. How come you made a new Twitch for these streams? Like that example right there. It's so much easier. Bree is just used to Twitch. It's so much easier to just say, Bree, go to Twitch and use the command. Like, me not taking advantage on an easy way to where I can give them the fastest information is just kind of silly. Obviously, I don't tell people to go over there, but here's what it is. Like I said earlier, dude, some people, like, here's the reality, Storm. I can't get scrapped to fucking leave Kick and go to YouTube. I think YouTube's better. I think it's a better experience. I think it is. I watch more YouTube streams than Kick streams. The only kick stream I watch is Systems because that's the only place he gambas. There are just some people that are never going to change their ways. Now, am I going to try to funnel people there? Absolutely not. Do I want to encourage shit over there? No. I haven't set up any like setup sub shit. None of that. I don't want to incentivize the idea. Right? You know what I mean? But like, it's just kind of arrogant for me to be like, if Bree needs an easy access to something or anybody, it's just kind of ignorant for me to say, Bree, you go over there and you click on that link over there. Like now I can just say, Bree, you're used to Twitch. I'm live on Twitch also right now. If you just go to Twitch and just do !GFX, it's there. Or she doesn't even have to even interact. I've done the link in there. She can open up Twitch, do the thing, and it's done deal. It's done deal. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's their preferred place to watch while they're working. Yeah. I had a YouTube partner, lost it because I was AFK for 2 years, locked in these last 2 months, got it back. Love to hear that, dude. That's fucking awesome. What's your opinion on streamers talking politics? I've seen so many people get canceled. Nobody gets canceled, by the way. Name somebody that's actually gotten canceled. Meaning they said some shit and nobody knows they exist. No one. I can't think of a single person that actually just doesn't exist anymore because it got canceled. Meaning like society, like they said some shit and society shunned them out so hard that they don't exist anywhere anymore. I can't think of one. Yeah, well, I love Higher Up Wellness. I could give a fuck. I could care. The Doc, he's still one of the largest streamers in the world. He didn't get canceled. What are you talking about? So he doesn't exist on a couple platforms and some of us don't watch him. Oh, fuck, God is good, brother. What are you talking about? Can't think of one. With that being said, if you are... Wow, dang. Fuck, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. Didn't have to do that. Wait, how did we get that? You should be able to give me money over there to where Dan, the fucking gooner himself, can take my revenue. What the fuck, dang. What the fuck, dude? I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know if I'm going to get paid out. Don't you have to hit a fucking threshold anywhere? Jenna Marbles decided to quit the internet, but she wasn't really canceled. That's not getting canceled. That's actually being smart. That's the dream right there. Everybody should aspire to quit the internet. The internet's a dog shit place. Yeah, it's a very bad place. The point being, though, I'm going to give you some really good advice here. Listen. Hold on, I'm going to pause this. I gave somebody advice this a while ago. I'm going to give it to you here. If you like politics, if you love politics, and you already consume it anyways, even if it makes you mad, just do political content. Get out of here, Buster. Because the Buster kept me out of clubs. Fucking dickheads. So I told a creator years ago who loved content creation this. I love telling this story. You guys ready for this? Going to be a hot take that a lot of people don't like to hear. But to the individual asking if you should create political content and you being worried, I've given a lot of advice throughout the years. And one of the viewers that I've had throughout the years, it's really dope actually. They would come back and forth, kept trying to make content and stuff. And I would tell people, just lean into whatever you're good at and what you're into. And dude, for some people, it's news and politics. It just is. You're like, people are into the shit. It just is what it is. And for some reason, this is like the field where we know there's traffic in it, but so many people are like, I don't know if I want to get in there. I don't know if I want to get into that because like it's got to be really hard, right? This creator, been watching me for years, finally said, fuck it, took my advice. They leaned into like news and political content. Last month, they made $250,000 on YouTube. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. If you're into something and it's something that you want to create, even if other people don't like it, you should probably do the thing. That's the whole point of doing this shit. That's the whole point of doing this shit. If you're educated in politics, if you enjoy it, I don't get into it. I don't talk it. I'm an entertainer. I should not be giving my opinion on my personal politics. I think you can kind of figure out which way I lean. And I'm completely able to lean in a direction. But none of us dog shit content creators that just make videos and fucking try to get people to like us online, None of what we say has weight. We're just entertainers. We shouldn't be dropping our personal opinion to try to persuade you. And also, as viewers, you shouldn't be chasing our personal opinion to create an argument. That's brain rot 101 right there. But with that being said, there are some people that are, like, I can think right in my head, a couple buddies of mine. Like, they studied, like, social politics. They studied social politics. They went to school for this. They love news. They love politics. They love talking about how the world's wired and how people with conflicts in this area, that area. They could talk about it all day. I have no idea what they're talking about. They're extremely educated and they're unbiased. They can make great political content. That's like their fucking thing. It's not my thing. I'm not a political commentator. That doesn't mean that there's not value in doing it. So if you do politics, if you're into politics, if you eat, breathe, fucking shit that, if every day you wake up, you got to watch news and shit because you're so self-involved, do political content. Don't fucking not do it because you're like, oh, I'm afraid we're getting canceled. Nobody gets canceled. You still see an Andrew Tate video every fucking corner. Dr. Disrespect is still one of the largest streamers. Like, we're talking about outside of people's fucking fluffy feelings. Like, this is the reality of the world that we live in. If you push past the criticism of the online world, you don't get canceled. You only get canceled if you're like, oh, people have said some shit out of a response of something I did, and it's gotten to me. And you're canceling yourself essentially. So yeah, do the fucking content. Who gives a shit, man? You have one life to live, man. I don't want to be self-involved with politics and shit, but if that's what you're into and you're passionate about, dude, you just talk about the shit. Who gives a fuck? Oh, fucking some dickhead online's not gonna like that you talked about it. Fucking boo fucking who? Good, they'll come to your content and they'll fucking argue with you and you get monetization. Is what it is. Done deal. Done deal. Is what it is. I mean, why? Yeah, I mean, if you don't care about the criticism and that's where you want to lean, Luna, sure, why not? Why not? Help me in picking a monitor. What's your budget? How are you? What would you recommend to a new creator? What does the best GPU for streaming, but wants to stream every day? Ooh, that's not a me question. That's probably a Miller question. Probably a 40 series card, I'd imagine, right? Depends on your budget too. I could obviously tell you, get a 5090, get a 5080. But if your PC can't handle it, you know, there's just so many nuances to that. The DBS 286X on your gear list, what's the thing you like about it? I'll tell you right now. So this is my microphone with without it, I think. Yeah, this is my microphone without it. And this is my microphone with it. This sounds different, right? It's not just giving me the sound difference, right? It's giving you the sound difference. Yeah. Okay. It's just a preamp. Just a preamp. Considering getting the yeah. I'm not Peanut. Sir, not Peanut. Not Peanut. I run a 4080 super overclock. God, you're just so hung and handsome, aren't you? Just so hung and handsome. Oh yeah, did Bree get the link? Did that link show up for Bree? I don't know if you joined Twitch and you weren't in there. Do previous chats stay? You come into previous chats? I never multi-streamed before. Well, you need to start. Yeah, you need to start. You definitely should. You definitely should. All right, anything else before I dip out of here, guys? Anything else? Multi-streaming related. Multi-streaming related. So yes, Variety Gamer. Yeah, but I would argue that in that case, if you are 100% locked in on, it's just so tough. Like, you're creating content about games, like games that are coming out and not making the game your content connection. If that's where you're leaning, you should focus on the creator version. You should not focus on being a streamer. That's what I Am Rob did. And I think a lot of people should be copying that. So I Am Rob did this typical thing that a lot of streamers do. They go super hard in streaming long hours, picking a game, trying to niche down in the game, yada, yada, yada. They hope they grow a community and they can do whatever the fuck they want. And outside of that, I Am Rob really loves story mode games. Like, he's a genuine, passionate gamer. So what he did was he stopped streaming full time. He got a job again, and he focused on creating content first and building a community up in content, where he started creating story mode games on YouTube, built an insane following. Now he's full time, and now his streams have different merit and are used the way they should be. They're a tool. They're a tool as part of the kit of connecting with content. That makes sense. So the blueprint's good for that, but I would focus on creator, not streamer. I would not focus on trying to turn a streamer audience into variety if you're focused on the gaming culture in itself. And I'll be very, very clear. I'm trying to be very, very clear. Do not justify the idea that you're, what was the words? What would the blueprint be better for somebody in a niche that's 100% games? Your niche is not 100% games if you're not actually talking about games. Please don't confuse the idea that you want to be a variety gamer. Does that make sense? You're not trying, like, being a variety gamer and your content being around games is two different things. Two different things. Yeah, because, like, what I'm thinking that you're saying is, like, because there's content and the idea of, like, you're going to talk about the new Forza 5, the Forza leaks coming out. You're talking about updates with GTA. Like, the content in itself is talking about the world of gaming. It is not you playing a game to hook people in. You get what I'm saying? If that's the case, you're talking about games. That's one thing. You can definitely do that. That's what I'm assuming you're saying. But if you're trying to, like, subconsciously say, like, I'm in a lot of games and I'm just sticking down and making my whole thing me playing games, that I would not advise. Personally, you're not going to get a target audience that gives a fuck about you until you give a reason for it. So you're going to constantly be splitting yourself up, trying to create yourself gaming into content with different people. I'm not talking to you, Wolf. I'm not talking to you. See, this is where I'm fucking talking about these blueprints live. No. If you're a streamer-focused individual, streaming's the only thing you do, and you have no idea where to start with content, you're not organizing that. That's where the streamer blueprints for you. It is getting you in the habit of switching your mind off from I'm a streamer streaming long hours to adapting to be a creator, to creating a real system to get, like, results, start getting you addicted to the idea that you're doing something that's constructive. That's the streamer blueprint. Creator blueprint is designed for this idea that you're going in on creating a brand across platforms. You're focusing on that creative narrative. Content focused. What 2 platforms do you recommend for new creators? Honestly, probably, if it's just only new creators, focus only, probably TikTok and YouTube is probably the best. Probably TikTok and YouTube. I'd have to argue. Personally. TikTok or Kick and France? I don't know. I don't know much about France. I don't know much about locations. It's not really about the location, though, I'd say. Like, I mean, TikTok and Kick isn't going to do shit if you're not using something else. There's no discovery. There's absolutely no discovery on Twitch and Kick. No discovery on Twitch and Kick. They're going to do fuck all without anything else. You're just cucking yourself. Holy fuck. Oh my God. What is going on today? Today's stream is fucking insane, dude. Dude, thank you, man. $10 super chat coming from Big Dick, sir. Yep. All right. Base content around in time. How do I stream that without you can create a separate track, and there's no audio that goes there. Me playing games is totally different position to how to not die quickly in COD. If selling personality, I would say show that. Well, and it's also completely different from, like, I love games. Let's talk about games. First, I love games. Watch me play games. Two different worlds. It really is. It really is. Because then you're stressed about how do I get somebody to click and say and watch while I play something. It's much better to just talk about the thing. Like, we're talking about creator shit. I'm not fucking editing right now. I'm not editing. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, yeah, because creator blueprint. It's ready to go. It's live on my site, creator blueprint. Don't stress about streaming. Worry about streaming being a tool that you utilize when you grow. If you're focusing on gaming as a narrative, as a whole, dude, creator blueprint, hands down. It's one of the easiest fucking ways to connect. Woof with the sub. Appreciate you, big dog. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Hung handsome people today. Hung handsome people. Anything else? How's your camera so clear? OnlyFans. Just good settings. Good settings. Oh, Dawn, you are the bird peanut. Okay. Okay. What if I want to base my content around anime? How do I stream that without copyright? Isn't anime like porn? Or no, that's the good friendly version, right? Oh, fuck, sorry. Oh my God, I just had a brain. I haven't eaten yet today. It's about time I go eat some. Dude, wait. No, yeah, anime is the public one. What's the fucking porn version? Either way. I don't know. Like, what's your content around anime? Are you doing reviews and shit? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still react to anime, can't you? Hentai. Shit, wow. Not even close verbiage. Holy way over my head. Sorry. TikTok and YouTube for streaming? Yeah. I'd say if you're just going to stick to 2 platforms, multi-stream to those. Delete VODs after stream for anime. Wait. But you can't watch anime while you're live. You can't watch anime while you're live, though. Why is YouTube better than Kick and Twitch? Because there's no discovery on Kick and Twitch. You go live Kick and Twitch, you're basically streaming in front of a wall. You're just streaming in front of a wall. You go live on YouTube, it's like you're streaming out in the middle of a street as people pass by. Now you got to advertise yourself as why somebody would want to click, like, stay and watch you. But like, you still have that ability on TikTok and YouTube. People are just fucking coming along and you're just getting discovered. Anime is copyright. You have to live crop it a certain way, modify the video. Yeah, but that's like if you're watching. What kind of anime content are you creating? Are you talking about just reaction? Or are you talking about like, this new anime came out, this new anime day? Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, they're 2 different worlds. This is kind of like the comparison of gaming. Like, there's nothing wrong with you saying, oh, this new update or this new thing, this new series. So I watched this series. I want to give my honest review. And then you using B-roll footage over that. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that because you can just literally go to YouTube and you can find trailers of any anime you're talking about. So you're taking public shit and you're condensing it down to create a conversation. If you're doing that, you can do that freely. Now, if you're turning around and you're just trying to watch anime and make reaction content, I mean, that's kind of slop content anyways. I can't remember who was asking about the anime shit, but that's kind of slop content anyways. Like, you're not, even if you start to grow a following on that, you're going to fuck yourself. You're gonna fuck yourself. I just had a viewer come in not too long ago that's like, hey, I'm pivoting all my content from reacting to dating videos. They found like a following reacting to dating videos. And they're like, I just can't stand watching this shit anymore. So I'm moving to movie trailers. Should I make a new channel? And it's like, the reality is you probably do have to make a new channel, but you're going to create the same problem. Reacting, like just watching something about, oh my God, can't believe that happened. Like there's that. And then there's like narrating something. So this came out. Here's my thoughts about this. I thought this was this. I thought this anime was better in this situation. Let me know your guys' thoughts. It's completely different. Completely different. Those are two different worlds. You're changing the copyrighted content from being the content, and you're creating constructive content around the idea that you're generating content. I realized today that most video game streamers are actually React streamers. Right. And that's why only a small percentage with really good personalities blow up. And a lot of people on average that create a system or a routine, they take advantage of the content from talking about the game, giving informative shit. This is why when you look at like Call of Duty, when you look at, you got your behemoths that play Call of Duty, your Tim the Tatmans and them, where they create cat content and whatever. But like really, they don't have to make a single fucking video. You're going to watch their shit. You're going to watch their reactions. It's very, very small percentage of people do that. But there's a whole world of hundreds to thousands of people that make Call of Duty videos every day across the board that are informative, helpful, updates, loadouts, fucking setups, like trips and tips and tricks. Jesus fuck, man. And those guys do okay across the board because they're not creating React content. They're giving informative, constructive, narrative content. Two different worlds. Now, if they don't talk about something or give information, are people going to always stay and watch? Probably not. Like, anytime I go to Raida's stream, somebody is coming to his stream to ask him about something because he gives informative shit about Call of Duty. That is the narration of his channel. The narration. It's the same way with what we're just talking about. Anyways, guys, dude, I got to stop yapping. It's 1:30. I got other shit I got to do. I got to fucking make a vertical today, man. I want to talk about this monitor stand. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Yeah, if this is your first time, my name's Big E. Been around for 16 years. Been around the industry full time for 11 years. I've done everything from gaming content to creative content to tech to reviews to ads to drama slop content. The biggest thing that I've done is try to stick with monetizing my brand and making myself stable across platforms and turning something that I love into fucking a real business. And I've successfully done that over the last 11 years as I've done this full time in this industry. I create content everywhere, mainly YouTube and Instagram. I got a website available full of shit where you can find me everywhere. You want to go check out the shit. I got creator blueprints. I got LUT packs, and I do consulting for people that actually have something that they're growing. Please do not fucking waste your money on that shit. If you're just like, I just want to get views. Doesn't work like that. I'll refund your shit. So find anything helpful, man. Check me out everywhere. Make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans. Slap your dad's cheeks. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know how we're going to do tomorrow because we're going to do creator reviews on YouTube. On horizontal. We'll figure out how to do tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, love y'all. Peace. Have a good one. Go get some fucking work done, you lazy bums.